A very good afternoon, viewers, and welcome back to 7 Districts grounds here in Ajman. 7 District presents Emirates D20, powered by Fancode. We are in for a wonderful day as well here. Plenty of action line up for today. The first game of the day, Sharjah will be taking on Ajman. The match number 19 will take place the first of the day, and then followed up with another game which is going to play between Dubai and Fujairah, taking on each other at 9:30 p.m. local time, the match number 20 of the tournament. So back-to-back double header which will really spice up the day. Let's head down for the pitch report where we got Awais Ali with his analysis.
We're all set for another exciting day of cricket. Well, let's quickly have a look at the pitch. There has been plenty of runs being scored on this very track, and it was Abu Dhabi yesterday scoring a mammoth target of 247 runs on this very surface. But then again, if you look at this area, that is where the bowlers come and land, and that is where the footmarks are. So that is the area where the spinners can pitch the ball and utilize the wicket, and there might be some purchase for the spinners coming on. But the interesting factor is going to be how the dew is going to be playing a role in this game. If there's moisture, it's certainly going to swing and the movement is going to be there, and certainly a purchase for the spinner later on in the game. But for me as a captain, win the toss, bat first.
Thank you very much, Awais Ali, with his thoughts on the track. Certainly there's something for the spinners to work with, and that's the points table so far. Abu Dhabi at the top with 5 wins. Sharjah neck to neck, 6 games, 4 wins. Emirates Blues got a pounding yesterday, but still they got time left in the tournament to bounce back in Dubai with 2 wins alongside Fujairah and Ajman at the bottom. Well, we don't have much time to waste. Let's head down once again where we got Awais Ali with the 2 captains and the match referee for the all-important toss.
Match number 19 of 76 presents Emirates D20, powered by Fancode. It is toss time here, and let me introduce you to the men who matter in the middle. On my left is Shahbaz Ali, the captain of Sharjah. On his left is Adnan ul Mulk from Team Ajman, and of course our honourable match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. Shahbaz, you're the home captain, you've got the coin. Please give it a spin. Tails is the call. Well, congratulations, मुबारक हो. टॉस जीत गए. क्या करना चाहेंगे?
हम बैटिंग करना चाहते हैं.
कोई खास वजह इस विकेट की बैटिंग करने की?
एक्चुअली हमें लग रहा है कि थोड़ा अच्छा स्कोर करेंगे तो बाद में डिफेंड करना आसान होगा.
कल की जीत आपके लिए क्या मायने रखती है? इट वाज अ नेल बाइटर, लास्ट बॉल तक गया था. क्या मायने रखता है और कैसा है मूड कैंप में?
एक्चुअली इससे एक तो हमें अपनी टीम स्ट्रेंथ का पता चला, क्योंकि लास्ट तक जो है लास्ट बंदा है उसने आके स्कोर किया, तो उसमें टीम में कॉन्फिडेंस भी बढ़ा है इससे.
कोई चेंजेस आपकी प्लेइंग 11 में?
इरफान यूसुफ जही रेस्ट पे, रोहित बंगशेन ने.
Best of luck, give us a good game. Adnan, the toss not going your way. If you would have won the toss, what was your plan to do on this wicket?
We would have liked to bat first as well, but it doesn't matter. We can't control the toss.
And how much are you planning to restrict opponents on this wicket?
Something around under 160, 170. I think that would be a good enough score to restrict them.
And surely you must be coming in with a lot of confidence against Sharjah. You already won that cliffhanger of a game. So how important is this once again for you?
Yeah, we chased against them, so that's a good sign. We get to chase again, so we'll try to repeat that performance.
And any changes to your playing 11?
No, it's the same team.
Best of luck, give us a good game.
Thank you.
Right then, so that's the news from the centre, is that Sharjah, they've won the toss and they decided to bat first.
So that's the news from the centre. Sharjah winning the toss and opting to bat first under dry conditions. And these are the 2 lineups. Will be going head to head. Almas Ayub, Awais Shah, Harsh Desai, Junaid Afridi, Lukman Faisal, Maruf Merchant, Mohammad Irfan, Mohammad Rohit, the left armour, is back in action, replacing Irfan Yusufzai. Safir Tarak, the man of the moment yesterday. Shahbaz Ali leading the side, and Shamil D'Souza, Adnan ul Mulk, Ankur Sagwan, the left arm swing bowler Awais Ahmed, Assam Matthew Rab, the right arm leg spinner Ramdan Tahir, Love Preet, that's the strong middle order, Muhammad Ismail, and Sagir, he's a champion all-rounder there. Soeb Khan, Wahb Veswani, the wicket keeper, and also you got Wajid Khan in the playing squad for Ajman. Sharjah winning the toss and electing to bat first. Well, it's a good move under these conditions. You want to put runs on the board, and as the day progresses, we have seen the spinners come into play a lot more. Those foot marks created by the fast bowlers, and it's a good start here for Sharjah. That's the most runs so far. Seven Districts presents Emirates D20 powered by Fancode. Ronak Panoli at the top with 307 runs and an outstanding average of 76, followed by Alishan Sherfu averaging 50 and much higher strike rate, 174.42 with 300 runs, best of 90, and then followed by Lukman Faisal, 251 runs, also got 100, that 120 came early on in the tournament. Sagar Kalyan has found some form of late, 251 runs for him, and Kamran Natta has been pretty solid for Emirates Blues as well with 227 runs in this competition so far. Talking about most wickets is led by the pace man at the top, Hosam bin Tanvi, with 10 wickets, excellent economy as well, and he's been so impressive, followed by the left arm spin of Haider Ali, 9 wickets for him, good average as well, and Usaid Amin, another spinner who's made a wonderful impact alongside Simran Jeet with 8 wickets, and Nabil Aziz also touch unlucky, quite a few chances going down of his bowling, but still he's picked up 8 wickets. Right, we are all set for the live action to get underway as the two umpires are making their way to the centre. Beautiful evening here, gorgeous conditions, such a fast outfield, and a very good batting wicket. They have won the toss and decided to bat first, and at the toss Adnan al-Mulk also wanted to bat first, the Ajman skipper, but now he's got to utilize his resources and try and restrict them somewhere around less than 150, because we have seen 150, 160 is a competitive total, especially in the first game of the day, I should say. There is no chance of dew, but certainly later on in the night dew might come in. Two openers, two familiar faces. The two of them played a lot of cricket together, Lukman Faisal and Mohammad Irfan, also representing 7 districts on a regular basis as openers, so they got their job cut out. There's quite good understanding between the two. Both attacking players, and Sharjah, they need a good start here at the top of the order. In the absence of their regular skipper Khalid Shah, who's on national duties, Irfan, of late I've noticed he's just tend to hit way too much through the leg side, and a couple of times he's holed out to mid wicket. On the other end, Lukman Faisal, another Stoke player who likes to go hard early on, and at the same time he just might present opportunity as well, so you got to be on your toes as a fielding unit. And Adnan al-Mulk just getting his thoughts, and then the planning is going on there, talking to his premium fast bowler Awais, who can swing it back to the right-handers. I think that's where Ajman will be looking to strike. That's their strength, with Awais swinging it back early on. It's going to be interesting to see whether he gets some swing early on. He's got a slip in as well. That's a good move for the one that goes across the right-hander, can bring the outside edge as well. That's the field. There's a deep square leg, short fine leg, mid-wicket and mid-on the onside. Slip, third man, point, cover and mid-off. We are all in readiness for the action to get underway in this important clash here, particularly for Sharjah. They are for Ajman as well, if they want to continue their hopes alive in this competition. They want those 2 vital points against Sharjah. Here we go. Nice drive, straight to the fielder on the offside. right out of the middle of the bat as well. No real swing on offer from Awais. Still early on into his spell. That one just didn't quite came out right from his hand. Didn't swing back prodigiously enough to trouble Lukman, who was solid on to front foot. Nice drive. Looking good here for Lukman. Another foolish delivery. Almost in the block hole there. So 2 dots on the bounce from Awais. Webber behind the stumps, urging the boys on. It's about setting a tone here for both the teams. Oh, looking to go big here this time. And a quick single to Wajid, who was just on his heels there at mid-on. Well, that's where you need to be a little bit more sharper and prevent that single. Lukman quickly spotted that and called Irfan through. He's off the mark. So far, Awais is keeping the ball up, hoping for that ball to just tail back in to the right-handers. It's going to be away from the left-hander. Irfan would like to give himself a sighter. Of late, he's just slightly reluctant to play through the offside. More bottom hand through the leg side, and a couple of times it played against him. Oh, straying down the leg side. Good take there from Weber. It'll be a wide though. Left and right hand combination. And has found the difficulty to adjust straight away. Good footwork there from young Weber, getting cross to his right. Excellent take there from the youngster. Has at the top of his mark, steaming in. Oh, lovely delivery. That did shape away just enough. Irfan did well to offer the full face of the bat there. Again, they played a lot of cricket together, Wes and Irfan, and Lukman for that matter. It's a battle within a battle. Nicely clipped through square leg. Pushing hard for the second, not there. That was beautifully played from Irfan. Didn't try to hit it hard. And that's the right approach early on against the brand new ball. You look to play with soft hands and just look to time the ball. That was beautifully clipped away. Apart from that wide, it's a wonderful start from Awais as well. Keeps it tight. Last ball of the first over. He goes for it, and that's the trademark of us. Lukman Faisal there over the top and beautifully played. West just a fraction short and got the length, got under it. He's always looking to play those big shots. A little bit of opportunity, and he's pounced on it big time. First boundary, last ball of the first over. Decent start here for Sharjah. There's 7 for none after 1. 7 for none after 1 over. Sharjah off to a decent start, and they'll be looking to want this partnership to flourish between Irfan and Lukman, and there's a partnership developing here alongside me, Awais Ali. Welcome back.
Well, good evening, Asghar, and good evening to all our viewers. Straight away spin introduced, and right on the money, Ismail. One of the most precise and consistent bowlers, I would say. Has had a good tournament overall, and he's been given a new role today. Introduced right away, sharing the new ball alongside Awais.
Yeah, he is pretty much accustomed to bowling with the brand new ball in the power play. Not a big spinner of the ball, but that's where he's got to bowl really well as well against two devastating kind of opening batters who always want to go big. Beautifully played off the back foot, quick single as well.
Yeah, it was a great game we witnessed last time these teams met and played against each other. Ajman and Sharjah came down right in the end. It was Saghir Hussain just with his brilliant knock and ensuring they chased down 160 odd runs in that important game against Team Sharjah. I would say mighty Sharjah. They were playing their full strength in that game. Beautifully bowled. Right on the money is Ismail.
He's bowling a wonderful length. He's not allowing them to get under it. And that's why he's a fine bowler when it comes to bowling in the power play. Keeps it tight, keeps it simple. Something has got to give here. Lukman will look to break the shackles. Oh, leg side-ish. Gets away with it. Oh, there's a chance at the bowler's end. Irfan was looking for that quick single. Not there.
Yeah, he's furious with his partner. There you can see no coordination and communication between each other. And I think both of them should just calm down. They've just walked in the middle. It's the second over of this innings. So you don't want to be having any kind of issues between each other. There you go. Just drifting down the leg side, and opportunity was missed. And this time he's got hold of it into the fence for a boundary. So great start by Lukman.
Lukman is always a boundary hitter, and he likes to impose himself early on in the piece. And that is a wonderful shot. Pick-up shot through the leg side. He's so strong in that area. And he's putting the pressure back on the bowler.
And as of now, it looks like an absolute belter of a track. The ball is coming onto the bat nicely. You can just trust the wicket and play as straight as you can. Short delivery, that's played uppish. And very lucky for Lukman. That could have easily gone in the hands of the fielder. But he survives. So an entertaining second over comes to the end. It's 2 gone. Sharjah are 16 for no loss. Well, Team Sharjah, they're off to a very good start. And a watchful one, I would say. Lukman straight away making his intentions clear as announced his arrival very early in this innings. It's Awais to continue. Oh, pumped down the ground. What a terrific shot. That is a shot coming in from the blade of a man full of confidence.
That's an excellent shot for a couple of reasons. One, he just went straight down the ground and held his shape. The balance was excellent. There's always a temptation to go slightly across the line, but that is picture perfect here from Irfan.
Yeah, seems like such a true wicket. Absolute belter of a track. And Shahbaz Ali, the captain, after winning the toss, he had no hesitations to be batting first on this and just using this wicket to its full potential. And you can clearly see indications that there's not much of movement for the fast bowlers or for Ismail for that reason.
Oh, this is in the air, sliced away, and just enough to clear the fielder, and the outfield is fast enough. Well, back-to-back boundaries here, slice luck there for Irfan.
Oves is not going to mind that. It was a good delivery, just going away from Irfan, and Irfan wasn't all that in a good position to play that shot. But in the end, he would consider himself very fortunate. That could have gone anywhere in the outfield, but luckily it had enough legs to travel towards the boundary.
Yeah, once again, from that angle, he was looking to shaping to play through mid-wicket. He's a very clever bowler, Wes. This time, past mid-wicket. High on the bat, but just enough to clear that man, and a couple of runs here for Irfan. He's looking to really get going here.
Yeah, I don't mind this plan and the ploy coming in from Oves. I remember one of the games when he was bowling against Team Dubai. He just created a setup against Aryan Lakra, came around the wicket, and he was getting that extra movement off the surface and even in the air. And he kept a couple of slips. That is where he got his wickets.
False start for him there. Yeah, I remember that. That was a wonderful piece of bowling. And it's not a bad ploy, Vassali. When something is not working, if wicket is flat, you got to change your angles and do something different. And that's what exactly he's done so far. He's gone around the wicket. He's angling the ball across the left-hander.
Oh, short delivery. He's missed out an opportunity. Just hurrying on to Irfan. Trying to play it too hard, but luckily for Aves, he didn't connect it. Yeah, coming back to your point, Asghar, I think you make a very valid point. And that is where the bowlers, they need to go back to their basics. So all you need to do is just try to bowl in the right length and let the wicket do whatever it can. Because at the moment, there's not much to offer for the bowlers.
Yeah, slightest of variations. The change of angle can work your way. It's a game of angles. The bowler's job is to create an angle, and the batter's job is to cover that angle. This is as simple as it gets. Oh, he's knocked him over with a ripper! Round the wicket. Little bit of curve back in, and Lukman has lost his stumps.
This is a big moment in the game. They've picked up the big fish. It is Lukman Faisal going early. And that was a devastating Yorker, I would say, from Aves. Not read at all by Lukman Faisal. This is a big moment in the game. There you go. In swing. And no answers whatsoever from Lukman Faisal.
Look at that. That was a wonderful delivery to get Lukman Faisal. That takes some doing. Top delivery. Disappointment for the youngster. He's gone for 12. 27 for 1, Sharjah.
Well, a timely wicket coming in for Team Ajman, and that too against their best batter, Lukman Faisal. We know how destructive and havoc he would have created if he'd have stayed in the first 6 overs. So, well done, Team Ajman, once again. Just creating that extra pressure on Sharjah.
And the strike bowler of S. They depend so heavily on him up front with the new ball. Adnan al-Mulk, and he's provided a major breakthrough here. Junaid Afridi, he's been short of runs here. Couple of 30s for him. He's got his work cut out. He's got to watch that first delivery right up and get his pad out of the way. Oh, beats him. So close to that outside edge. This is top stuff from the left armour. Great comeback over from Owais. 27 for 1 after 3, Sharjah.
Well, it has been a very eventful start to say the least. Sharjah starting off really well, getting those boundaries towards their favour. Irfan is off to a good start. Hasn't really had a good tournament overall, but he's got a perfect opportunity to score big. That shot, not timed at all. It's up in the air. And he's taken an absolute blinder of a catch. And another one goes down.
Once again, Irfan over ambitious and he's made a serious error there. I tell you what, when he took that catch, was he in full control? I have a gut feeling it may just popped out of his hand when he was trying to throw the ball. Let's look at the replay, OS, and I'll throw it to you to make up your mind as well.
Well, not a good shot. First thing, let's see what happened there. It was miles up in the air. He did all the hard work, has taken a very good catch, and in the end, oh, what just happened there? Now that is where the third umpire would want to just have a recheck and a relook at this one.
Was he in full control? The catch was absolutely clean when he took the catch. You got to have that full control, and there's a sheepish sort of smile on his face as if you notice that he knew that he's just made an error. Excellent catch there, it's all fine, he's in full control, and it's going to be a very tricky one for the third umpire.
Yeah, this could be a big moment in the game for Team Ajman. Both the batters will be back into the hut, into the dugout. Lukman Faisal first, and now this could be another big one for Ajman. But then there's a slight bit of doubt when he's taken that catch. And rightfully said, was he in full control? That is the question now. Let's have a look. So the moment he's taken it, it is still in his hands. We might just need 3-4 more frames to be forward just to have a clear idea. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that is fine. He's fine. It's going to be very, very tricky and tough one once again for the third umpire. There. I think that's where he wanted to throw the ball, and it has just fumbled and slipped out of his hand.
That's a very, very tricky one here. He's done all the hard work to get to the ball, and Irfan was gone for all money. Excellent decision. Well, that means my eyesight is pretty much fine. Can get head to nets as well with you.
You're doing very well, Asghar. Brilliant stuff. And there you go, the captain, Adnan al-Mulk, having a polite inquiry. Oh, that's not Adnan al-Mulk, that is Lovepreet having a conversation, just a polite inquiry. What just happened there? But by the look of it and by the naked eye, Asghar, we sitting from here, seems like he was never in full control when he took that catch.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the right decision. Well, you can argue as much as you like, but Irfan, what a reprieve for him. Very, very fortunate to be still out there looking to play that big shot. And it was a wonderful catch, to be honest. The way he covered the ground, got to the ball, it wasn't an easy one. There you go. Everything is right. That's where the problem lies.
Yeah, but the umpire, he's given his verdict, his decision. So Irfan survives and gets another life. And I think that was a very poor shot, to say the least, Asghar, because they have a packed leg side field, a deep mid-wicket, a long on, and the ball was fired onto the offside channel. Still, he's dragged it and opted to play towards the mid-wicket, and in the process, almost lost his wicket.
That's where he's not only lost once or twice, he's made that area throughout the tournament. I think that's the fashion he's been getting out on regular basis, trying to just go big through the leg side. He's a fine player. You can hit through mid-off, extra cover. He's not opening up the offside, where some of the openers like Sagar Kalyan and Alishan Sharfu hitting through the offside, well, it's going to be a dead ball. He wasn't quite ready.
It's all happening in the middle. Team Ajman certainly do not look happy in the middle. That chance, which went begging in the last ball, has certainly jolted them in the middle. And now both the umpires are gathering together, just having a word, and all is okay. Ismail, well, talk about him. Asghar, he's bowling very well. And I think he's done his homework. He's just kept on bowling on that offside channel and asking a lot of questions in the middle.
Followed him again. I think the problem with Irfan right now is that whenever a left arm spinner comes in, he's just trying to go with the angle, with the spin, but actually the left arm spinners, they are not spinning it back, they are taking the ball away from him. That's where those top edges are coming.
Yeah, absolutely agree with you on that, Asghar. Once again, fire towards the offside, trying to cut it. And mind you, Irfan is not a very strong cutter of the ball. So, job well done, Team Ajman. They've done their homework and research against Mohammad Irfan. Brilliant stuff.
He's got to really cash in now because he's got an opportunity. It was a certain error he made and he got away with it. And Lukman also back in the pavilion, so the onus is on him. He's an experienced cricketer. On the other end, Junaid has struggled throughout the tournament, so that batting really rests on his shoulders. He's got to be smart enough to get through this phase.
Just firing it onto the stumps and they can just get a single. So far, it has been a very quiet over and in the favour of Team Ajman. And this is where they should feel that they have an opportunity to really pick up a wicket from here onwards. As you rightly mentioned, Asghar, Junaid is not having the best of seasons or the tournament in this run. And on the other end, Irfan, well, we've already seen him not being comfortable in the middle. That is more like it. This is exactly what we were mentioning. Play on the merit. If the ball is bowled on the offside, you can always go intentionally over the top, just like that. Brilliant shot.
That's a lot more like it. Through the offside, opening the face as well. When they're trying to take the ball away from you, you can always open up the offside. That's a calculated shot. Everybody up in the ring as well. Safe shot. Great result for Irfan.
It has been quite a long over. Oh, this has been middle right of the meat of the bat. Breaking the shackles, Irfan, and now he's looking dangerous.
Ismail also making a slightest of errors. Just drifted on to middle and leg stump. Previously was bowling wide of off stump. The length was there for Irfan to play that big slog sweep and finally gets hold of it. That's a biggie to finish the fourth over. 39 for 1 Sharjah.
Yeah, another very experienced campaigner has been introduced straight away in the power play. Ankur Sangwan didn't really play those early games initially in the tournament, but then again, one of the most finest and a quality bowler, I would say. There's some movement in the air for Ankur Sangwan, and I think he's got that excellent arm delivery, which comes in a little late towards the right-handers.
And he's very, very deceptive when it comes to bowling that arm delivery. Not much change in his action. Very smooth. A genuine wicket taker as well. Orthodox left arm spinner. There's a lovely action. There's a jump as well. The way he releases the ball. He puts a lot of revs on the ball.
Yeah, talking about that jump. We usually see the fast bowlers having that kind of jump. And it's a rare thing to see a spinner having that kind of action. And it's very smooth action, comes onto the crease really nicely, and then has a very swift action, finishes off really well. So excellent prospect.
That's the field as well. To the left-hander, he's got cushion on the leg side. There's in front of square leg back on the boundary. Slightly, you can call it a mid-wicket, and there's a long on.
But there's a lot of protection on the offside. Swept away fine, and Irfan will get another boundary. Well, he's looking dangerous in the middle, and now certainly finding the sweet spot of the bat.
Yeah, he's a dangerous player, there's no doubt about it. And when he gets going, he puts the bowlers under a lot of pressure because he can play all around the park. That was pretty much thoughtful shot again with two fielders inside the ring on the leg side behind square, and he slightly moved across the crease as well to create that angle. Got a boundary.
Nicely bowled. Equally well played by Irfan. This is some excellent cricket we're witnessing in the middle.
That was the straighter delivery. Beautifully bowled by Sagwan, one of the best left armers in the country. The way he bowls, Junaid Afridi, talented batter, will be feeling a little bit of pressure coming into this game. He's just struggled enough to get that strike going, not smooth enough throughout the tournament. He's a Stoke player batting at number 3. Just need a couple of good shots to get his confidence back.
Oh, quite fittingly comes down the track. It's up in the air. He's not timed it at all. And he's put it down. Well, that has been a problem for Team Ajman Asgar. Once again, a catch going down.
The pressure was building on Junaid Afridi and he took the bait, used his feet, was looking to smash it down the ground. Opportunity for the long off fielder, shelled big time. So both batsmen getting a chance here. 46 for 1 after 5.
Well, quite a few chances have been created already from Team Ajman. We saw Irfan playing those couple of rash shots and almost threw his wicket away. And then now in the previous over, Junaid also was not in full control. Just lobbing it straight up in the air and almost lost his wicket as well. Oh, beautifully bowled, but just drifting down the leg side. So that is one way you can just keep Junaid quiet.
Yeah, the pressure is getting to him. 3 of 7. He was dropped previous over. That arm ball just drifting on. He's got to look to play him straight as possible because he's not a big spinner of the ball when it comes to side spin.
Well, that was a very interesting last delivery. Junaid just kept on creating room for himself and followed Ismail. Excellent stuff in the middle. Smart bowling, I would say, by this youngster. Yeah, that is much more like it. Junaid, he's just walked in the middle and looking for 2. That is very good running. So, if you can't really find the boundaries and maximum outskirts, that is one thing you need to ensure. Just stay in the middle. There's plenty of overs to go. One big over in your favour and you're going to be back in the game.
A prime example was Jonathan Figgy yesterday. He was going run a ball and then cut loose and at the end scoring a blistering 100. So Junaid might well just need to take a cue from that as well. Sometimes you need to work hard for your runs.
The idea is right. He's trying to target the long on as the fielder is in the circle. Yeah, I think he's just not looking at his 100%. Not very confident looking strokes coming in from his blade, Asgar.
Yeah, when you don't have much runs behind your name in the last few games, I think it just tend to play on your mind. That's where the clarity of thought is so important. You've got to stay positive. And right now, he just needs to find a couple of singles to relax himself.
Watchfully tucked away towards mid-wicket. Will take a single, Irfan. And will retain strike in the next over. So quiet over coming in for Team Ajman. And excellent bowling from Ismail. 6 gone, 50 for 1. Well, that's the power play for you, and it was a very entertaining one. It was Sharjah batters Lukman Faisal. Well, he announced himself early, but then Awais bowling that rip-squatter of a delivery right in the block hole, getting the better of him. Irfan looked very streaky the moment he walked in, gave a lot of chances, but then found connection in the initial stage as well. And then just kept on going in his merry way. And since then, he's looked quite comfortable. And that's the signal from the umpire that the power play is done and dusted. The completion is done. Well, Ankun Sagmal bowled a pretty decent first over. Let's have a look at the field. They've got a deep cover, long on, long off, deep square leg. And now, yeah, the deep cover is coming in the circle. So the idea should be just try to target the stumps and let Irfan play where he likes to play, which is the mid-wicket region.
Extra bit of cushion here after that power play. Talking about that power play, West Ajman, they will consider themselves highly unlucky. In a couple of chances, they could have been 3 down Sharjah. Once again, ordinary effort in the field. That's been the problem. We have seen quite a few catches going down in this tournament from the most of the teams.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of regulation chances being put down, so I wouldn't say unlucky. I mean, these are the chances where at this stage of the game or at this level, you should take them any day. Out of the 10 times, 9 times you should be taking those. And that too against a crunch game. They've already lost 5 games in this tournament, Asghar. Won just 2, so it's a very, very important game they're playing.
Bowling has been generally very good. But not enough support in the field, rightly pointed out by UOS. That you've got to take those chances in a crunch game like this.
Cut away handsomely towards cover. And looking at this stage and the conditions, I think both the batters, Irfan and Junaid, they've got ample of time. What they have to do is just wait for the bad deliveries. Spinners, they are getting a bit of purchase from the surface, and that has been the story of this tournament. As the day progresses, the bowlers do get some purchase from the track.
Back cut. Nicely played, but that fielder should not be hanging back on that 30-yard circle. You can't afford to let them take singles of good deliveries.
Yeah, completely agree. One thing they need to ensure, do not bowl Irfan anywhere at his pads or at the middle stump. Just try to fire it and keep on that offside channel and let him just force the issue and drag it towards the mid-wicket. Nicely flighted, beautifully bowled. And watchfully played by Junaid. They're interested for a second. They have set for it, and brilliant running between these two batters in the middle.
Couple of runs here for Junaid Afridi. Wasn't convincing with that drive. Slightly caught on the crease there. Was in the air for just a fraction as well.
Yeah, there you go. Straight away there was a nod from his partner and he responded so well. That's one good thing to see. Create some room for himself, and once again not really finding the gap and interested in the second. This is brilliant stuff. Excellent running. They're showing some great coordination amongst each other in the middle.
That will really help Junaid Afridi to get going. 7 overs gone, 57 for 1.
Well, that's the batting card for you so far. Just the 1 wicket down. And that too of the mean batter, I would say, Luqman Faisal. Ajman will be pretty glad to see his back so early in this innings. And since then, Irfan and Junaid, well, steadying the ship. And plenty of batters to come after the Shalom, Safir, Awais, Maroof, Hafiz Almas. They bat really deep. And I think they're in a good position. 57, losing just 1 wicket. And 13 more overs to go. The senior statesman, Mohammad Irfan, should just have a word with his partner, who hasn't been at his 100% tonight. But that could just completely change in a jiffy. Junaid is a quality batter. It's been just short amongst the runs.
The right arm young leg spinner comes in, Assam Mathurab, and he's got a job to do here. If they can just strangle Junaid for a few overs, there might be an opportunity coming their way.
Well, I've seen a lot from this man in this tournament. He has that excellent wrong one, which the batters don't really read till the end. And especially when he bowls to the left-handers, he becomes very devastating.
Yeah. Good prospect here. Straight away, making an impact. There's a big shout and the finger is raised. You called it, Awais Ali, and Assam has struck with his first delivery.
Well, he's a very smart bowler, a canny thinking bowler is Isam. Straight away, he's been introduced and he's created magic in the middle. They've got the set batter, Mohammad Irfan. We know what he could have done if he would have stayed in the middle. But then the youngster straight away has picked up a big, big wicket. And that too, Mohammad Irfan. Yeah, wrong one. Not red. Trying to cut it. And in the process has lost his wicket.
Excellent breakthrough here for Ajman. Despite those drop catches, they got the important wicket of Irfan. Looking to cut there. Was a half-hearted. He wanted to just dab it for a single. And got that outside edge.
Well, Mohammad Irfan, he's not going anywhere. So once again, and that's not the first time we're seeing this happen in this game. And they just want to have a recheck on the no ball. Well, can't really tell from here as Junaid's foot is... Yeah, that's a very good catch behind the stumps. Excellent bowling. There was a thick outside edge. Not too sure what's the fuss all about. And yeah, that is what the umpire has said. And has given out.
They just wanted to make sure regarding the no ball. Yes, when technology is there, you need to use it. 57 for 2. Irfan departs for 33.
Well, they've picked up another very important wicket in the context of play. Both the opening batters are back in the dugout. And then comes another very talented batter, Shalim. Was given the award by his captain, Shahbaz Ali, where he was the man of the match, but he dedicated that award to this youngster. Another very excellent prospect for the future. Shot and cut really hard. And straight away, Shalim will be off the mark and will release a lot of tension and nerves early on.
I want to continue with the left and right hand combination to just negate the spinners. One leg spinner and got Angur Sagwan as well. Junaid Afridi spent quite a bit of time now. He must kick on here for himself and for Sharjah. 58 for 2. Oh, beautifully bowled. Big shout here from the wicketkeeper for that stumping.
Well, this is brilliant bowling we're witnessing once again. Isam getting some purchase from the track, just slowing his pace, flighting it, giving a nice loop to Junaid. And I think he just lost his balance in the process when he was trying to play that shot. And the umpire, once again, is in play tonight.
Yeah, they've gone upstairs. Make sure that they use the technology. Fair delivery, no trouble whatsoever. And that's the important replay here. Junaid just stretching, looking to drive, beaten on the outside edge, and sharp work from the wicketkeeper. Well, this is going to be touch and go. Oh, Wes Ali, over to you. That looks curtains to me for Junaid Afridi.
Well, Asghar, by the looks of it, looks like his foot is on the line, and as we know, the long belongs to the umpire. So it seems like Junaid is going to be under a lot of trouble.
Yeah. Another tough decision for the third umpire to make as well. And Weber was convinced. He put a lot of pressure on the square leg umpire to throw it upstairs.
Well, Junaid, he'll be hoping at by looking at the big screen that he might just get that benefit of the doubt. Do you see something behind the line, Asghar?
Can't really tell, to be really honest here. Some part of that shoot needs to be behind the line because that line belongs to the umpire. He's on the line for me.
Well, the more time it's taking, I think this is going to be good news for the batter. Yeah, I think they are ready for the decision to be made. Oh, he's given him. And look at that. The expression says it all. Junaid, he's absolutely stunned and he's not going anywhere. A big wicket, a big moment in the game. And the third one goes down.
What a good delivery and great piece of work from young Weber behind the stumps. Junaid will feel that he's hard done by, but that was wonderful bit of wicket keeping. And the right call, I reckon that there wasn't much behind the popping crease from Junaid Afridi. He's gone for 11, 58 for 3. Spinners making an impact here.
Another very talented batter walks in the middle. Safir was the hero in that previous encounter. Sharjah, they were down and out and they were on the verge of losing that game. But then this man, he had different plans and he ensured he stays right till the end, till the last over. And they won that nail-biter blockbuster of a contest.
Brilliant 69 last night. He's got to back it up with another knock here. He's a quality player of spin. Oh, was an outside edge. No slip. I'm surprised that they can afford to attack at this stage here, Ajman.
Yeah, the position they are in. There you go. You can see the captain Shahbaz Ali. He wasn't very pleased with that decision being made and just has a lot to say to the third umpire. But the umpire's call, of course, is the final call. Oh, loud appeal, close. And I think the height has certainly saved Shalom on that occasion.
Another very good delivery. Sharp spinning leg break from off to leg. That one came in nicely and the height has just saved him there. Sam Mathieu Rab is really making the ball talk here.
Short delivery, cut gently towards cover. It has been a very successful over for Team Ajman. They're riding high in confidence. It's 8 gone, 60 for 3. But the captain, he's been very smart with the rotations of his bowlers since only the 8 overs have been bowled. And you can see that just the 4 bowlers have been utilized. 1 wicket for Awais where he bowled that unplayable delivery to Luqman Faisal. And then Ankur Sagwan bowling those couple of good overs. Sam Matir creating havoc in that 1 over with just 3 runs and 2 crucial wickets, removing both the set batters from the middle. And look at that, just 1 extra has been given. So that is one area which I would say Team Ajman has really improved.
That over back-to-back wickets have really put Sharjah on the back foot. Spin from both ends. Oh, nicely bowled from Ankur Sagwan. Ajman really applying some serious pressure here.
Yeah, Asghar, I think these are the moments in the game where you can afford to have a short catching position fielder, a slip. Nicely bowled, but just getting that extra purchase from the surface, getting some movement as well.
They were 50 for 1 after 6 overs. So last couple of overs produced 2 wickets. Wonderful stuff from the leg spinner. Safir Tarak really holds the key against the spinners in the middle.
Yeah, and one of those batters who has found form very early in this tournament. So for him to stay in the middle is going to be very crucial for Team Sharjah. Just a false start for Ankur. Just rushes onto his overs, balls really quickly, just like Rohan Mustafa.
Nicely tucked away. This is what is required from these two. Just rotate, strike, and do not allow the spinners to settle into a groove here. Why not? When you're bowling so well, you want to just squeeze a couple of overs before the batters really know it.
Yeah, at the moment, it's quite a defensive field. They haven't got any catching fielders in position, no slips in place. So the captain has different plans altogether. So far, he has been successful. Beautiful ball. Nice bowling. And equally well played by Safir Tariq. Knows the conditions, what's been happening in the middle. So might as well just ensure not to lose wicket from here onwards. And just try to drag this innings at least till the 15th, 16th over. And then blast in the last 4 overs.
Absolutely. Showing his experience, playing it with soft hands as well. That's excellent from these two. Rotating strike.
Yeah, talking about his innings last night, Asghar, he was brilliant. He just shifted gears when required, started off very slow and ensured just he stays right till the end. And then when he got going, made life very tough for the batters, for the opponents, beg your pardon.
Slightly leg side-ish and worked away fine. And I think he's got just enough on it to go for a boundary. Little loose delivery from Ankur, put away.
Yeah, much welcome boundary coming in for Team Sharjah. Boundaries have certainly dried up. And this was a hit-me delivery. Short, he had ample of time. And just using the pace of Ankur, guiding it beautifully towards fine leg. And he'll get important 4 runs in the context of play. It's 9 gone. Sharjah 69 for 3. Well, talking about the runs which they've achieved at the moment is not an issue at all. It's just that 3 important wickets have been fallen. You don't want Lukman Faisal and Mohammad Irfan to be going so early. They're one of their mainstream batters and they have the class and the tendency to score big. Flighted delivery, swept and swept really fine. There's no protection down there. So welcome boundary coming in for Team Sharjah.
Back-to-back boundaries as well. Previous over, Safir Tariq getting one away, and now Shalim sweeping it hard along the carpet. Line was the problem there, Vaisal. He just strayed onto those pads. Easy pickings. At this stage of the game, they've got to be careful here. They can't afford this pair to take the game forward in the manner they're doing it in the last over or so. Nicely clipped for a single. So 5 runs of the first 2 deliveries. That's excellent stuff here from Shalim.
Yeah, this is where they'll have to be smart and show some game awareness. Have those mini goals, mini targets in their minds. Still plenty of overs to go. There is a fair bit of batting to come after this. So might as well just choose your deliveries and play according to the merit of the ball. Not a very good stroke by Safir Tariq. By no means. That should have been played towards the long on. So it was more like a premeditated shot.
Yeah, looking to play his favourite sweep shot. I think was done in the air with pace as well. The lack of pace just dragged it to.
Welcome back. The lights are on, and we are back from a short delay due to a technical malfunction here at the 7 District Sports Club here in Ajman. And the two umpires will do it all over again after almost 10 overs. They're walking out again after a slight delay that we had in this game. It is Sharjah versus Ajman. Sharjah batting first have made it 75 for 3. It is the 10th over in progress. Shalom and Safir Tariq, the two batters out there. Isam Matthew Rab in the middle of the over is when we had that malfunction, and it seems like we're all set now to resume this inning. So apologies for that if you were enjoying the game. But here we are then, back in the thick of things, back in the action. This is how it has panned out so far for Sharjah. It was Luqman and Irfan at the top. They both looked to get starts. Luqman 12 off 9, got bowled by Awais. Irfan, of course, had a few chances but eventually perished on 33 of 19, looking to accelerate. Junaid, well, he never really got going. Isam has been brilliant with his wrist spin. And now Shalom and Safir are trying to stitch together a partnership. It's been disciplined bowling from Ajman so far. Now they'll have to continue the discipline after a bit of a break. This is how they've done. 1 for 18 for Awais, none for 25 to Ismail. So two left-arm spinners at the top. Ankur, of course, none for 23 in his 3 overs. And of course, Isam, who's currently bowling, already picked up 2 wickets in his 2 overs, with just 1 extra being given away. So disciplined bowling indeed. They've stuck to their lines and lengths. We're all set here for the resumption here in Ajman. And joining me will be Abid Ibrahim.
Thank you very much, Samir. Yeah, we had a little delay there, but I think it all goes well. That ends well. So we are back into the action. So Isam, quite shockingly, is now dominating against the top order of Sharjah, who's really very strong batting unit. But this young man has a point to prove. I think he's done a wonderful job so far, giving 9 only and picking up 2 wickets in his 1.3.
Starts off with a flighted delivery as we resume. This was down the leg side. Let's wait and see if it's caught a bit of pad or not. Oh, well, it's off the bat. It seems like 2 runs.
Yeah, not an ideal kind of a delivery there. It's always difficult for the leg spinner to get start. Once he gets that, picks that line and length, then you just get that little break in the middle. Also, get you a little time to get settled back.
Caught away, but straight to the fielder on the bounce. Yeah, I think he's bowled on great lengths today, Sam. He's really kept it tight. There are those footmarks of the bowlers, and it is there that he has really troubled the batters. And as a result, he's picked up 2 very important wickets.
Yeah, I think Sharjah had their plans against Ankur Sangwan, but it turned out to be the surprise package for them.
It came out of the syllabus. Halfway stage, now it's 78 for 3. Well, it seems like Ankur Sangwan will bowl out, so it's all spin through these middle overs, and why not? It's been successful for Ajman.
Yeah, he's yet to pick up a wicket. I think he will try to bowl attacking line. There you go, top of the bells, Ankur Sangwan. What a strike. First ball, and he strikes a wicket.
He's been bowling with a lot of flight, and it seems like he's done some damage to the wicket-keeper. Along with hitting the bills, it's also hit him on his shoulder. Let's have another look. Legal delivery, since we check every wicket. Look at that, lots of flight. Inviting Shalom to try and go inside out, but he's missed out completely. Top of off stump has been hit, and Shalom D'Souza cannot contribute in this game. He goes off 14, and it's 78 for 4 now, Sharjah. Ankur Samwan finally picking up a wicket for himself. First ball of his last over. Now under some serious trouble are Sharjah. Maroof out in the middle. Lots of youngsters in this Sharjah team today. They are missing some of their usual names, of course, on national duty. Khalid Shah taking his team to the Hong Kong Sixers. And both the spinners, Abid, have been courageous to offer a lot of flight, and they've found success from it.
Well, I think it's just that another day where the spinners will like. It's a little bit of a breeze. Oh, look at that extra bounce and grip from the wicket as well.
Yeah, and also you can see he played that a little too early. That's an indication that it's not coming on. Holding on the surface, batters have to be careful playing through the line. Pushed it a bit more further, but still to get off the mark, Maroof.
Yeah, I think this is the time for Ajman to get in the grip of the game. They can hold them back because spinners are getting a little kick from the wicket as well, and Team Sharjah is kindly in a bit of problems because they have lost 4 wickets inside 100, which is really difficult.
Yeah, they got the quick single there. Maroof finally gets off the mark. Safir, well, he played a very important knock in the previous game. They'll expect him to rescue them out of trouble once again. In that game they were chasing, but here they're looking to set a score. We'll have to estimate what's good enough on this track. I don't think it's a 160 kind of wicket. 140 should be a par score. Too close to cut. They ask him the question. Went on straight with the arm. Safir Tariq was lucky not to get an outside edge on that one. Brilliant over. Just a single and importantly a wicket in it. It's 79 for 4 after 11. Young Isam has bowled brilliantly so far. 2 for 12 in his 2 overs. Really broken the back of the Sharjah batting lineup with his wrist spin. He's got 2 right-handers on the crease now, which is ideal for him. They do like to bowl to the right-handers as opposed to the left. Starts off with a single, Maroof. Sharjah will have to reassess what's a good total here, Abid. I think they'll be fair in assessing that 140 plus will be a good enough total for their bowlers to try and make a game out of this.
Hit up in the air, and that will be well done by Lovepreet. Well, I think 140, considering Sharjah's bowling lineup, should be enough on this difficult wicket to bat on. But I think to be on a safer side, and they still got around 9 or 8.5 overs left, they should try to get that barrier of the overthrow. This is poor. This is not a great piece of fielding. They need to keep the basics alive. They need somebody always to give the backup. A bit of awareness of the game is very crucial.
Yeah, the batters are the ones who put that fielder under pressure by threatening to go for that single.
I think these 1s and 2s are the need of the hour. They need to focus on getting runs in a shape of singles and doubles rather than trying to go for the big shots.
Yeah, and Safir is the ideal batter to try and do that. Play long, play deep. Run rate isn't a problem for them. They've got 80 plus in the 12th over. So they're going at a decent rate. It's the wickets column that should trouble them. There you go. The projected score 146. They can preserve wickets. They can certainly target above that.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like Safir has got the plan, because even on the full toss delivery from the leg spinner, he didn't go for the big shot. He tried to hit it down the ground and to pick up only 1. So they are planning to stick around right till the end of the innings. A perfect Oh, there'll be only one. A perfect shot to plate attempt, and every delivery has got them runs. So it's a good recovery here from Sharjah. 88 for 4 after 12.
Well, this is a good move from Adnan. He's realized that he needs to continue picking up wickets, so he's brought one of his strike bowlers. Saghir Khan generally bowls through the middle overs, a proper all-rounder, this bloke. You know his heroics with the bat, but he's certainly a good bowler as well. Bowled the 13th over. Saghir Mayar Khan. Nicely played. Late cut towards third. And they'll come back for another double. So these two batters have certainly made up their mind that they're not going to take any risks from here on. Play it safe, play it along the carpet, and then maybe take it to the 15th, 16th over and from there on reassess.
Yeah, I think they can do that. The more they spend time in the middle, in this kind of a wicket, they need to spend some time in the centre. If they want to post something over 150, 150 is that psychological barrier that also you'll get on your side. So I think they should target above than 150.
Full outside off. Thought about it, Maruf, but maybe that wide playing on his mind, but eventually it turned out to be a good delivery. Lots to learn from Maruf from this partnership if he can provide that assistance to Safir in resurrecting this innings. Lots to learn for him. Should be a good curve.
There you go. Knocked him over. They brought him into the attack is for a reason and he's delivered it.
What was that shot? Maruf, well, he only had to play it with a straight bat. There was nothing really on that delivery. Don't think there was any movement. A decent length delivery. Completely fine with the front foot. But here's a look. Yeah, nothing shot really. Playing across far from his pads. And that inside edge has gone on to hit the stumps. And Sharjah now have lost half their side. Maruf Merchant makes 5 off 9. In a bit of trouble here. 90 for 5. $90 for 5 in 12.5 overs. Sharjah was 60 for 1 at one stage. Suddenly, batters have walked in and out. Ajman have pulled things back quite nicely. Saghir Khan around the wicket to the left arm spinner. Awais Ali Shah, who's come out to bat now. They're looking for the double, so gets off the mark. They will be watchful from here on, Sharjah.
I think all marks to Team Ajman, the way they have not led Sharjah team settle. Look at that. Exactly. No foot movement. Playing away from your body. And it was just that regular thing for Saghir. Always picking up wicket on the crucial moments.
Yeah, you cannot keep him away from the game. He's become such a headline-making cricketer, Saghir Khan. Wherever he plays, whichever team he's playing for. Interesting this round the wicket to the left-hander. So certainly Ajman have come up with a plan in mind. We saw Awais Ahmed early on coming around the wicket to the right to the left-handed batter. So there seems to be some serious thinking behind how they've gone about things, Ajman, today.
Well, also I think Sharjah is maybe trying to be over defensive. Also could be the reason because of that shot from Maruf, the way he attempted. It looks like they have asked the batters to steady the ship, but they're playing a little over defensive. I think they should go for a little bit of a shots.
I don't think it's coming on as well as they would have imagined. We saw quite a few miss hits. Again, hitting it straight into the pitch, and that's a direct hit. Beautiful pick up and throw from the fielder at third. And they'll certainly have another look at this. And it seems they're quite confident that they've got their man.
Yeah, they're already celebrating out Team Ajman. If this wicket they've got in this over, Sharjah will have a real tough time to post anything above 150. But look at that pick and throw. Have a look at the replay. We have gone to the upstairs, to the third umpire, to TV umpire. So I think it looked like Ajman. They look really happy, and the batter is not in the frame here. I think Wajid has done his job well, and it's Ajman who's got their wicket they were looking for.
There goes the finger. Umpire Botha confirming that indeed was a brilliant throw from Wajid down at third. And Awais Ali Shah responding to the call of Safir, going to the strikers end. Eventually is run out. So nothing going right for Sharjah. The wickets are falling in all sorts of ways. Now the latest victim is Awais. 6 down. Hafiz Almas in for Sharjah in the 14th over. For my liking, he's in a little too early, and that's because Sharjah have lost 6 wickets already. He'll have to play an important knock here. Very well bowled. Isam Matiur Rab is the one who started the rut for Sharjah. A couple of quick wickets, and he's been economical as well. Safir though is still out there, and that'll be the only silver lining for Sharjah. He's got a huge role to play. Nicely swept. He's done that a couple of times. This time it'll only be a single.
And they've just done well so far. Isam, who picked up 2 wickets, is really bowling some tight line and length. It's a bit of different role for Hafiz Almas, who usually comes after 15th or 16th over. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's some serious turn and bounce from the wicket.
Yeah, and Ajman spinners have taken full advantage. It's one thing to have that assistance, and then it is to try and land it in the right areas. They've executed very well. There you go. It's just not coming on. He took an age to get on the back foot and play that towards the leg side. Hafiz Almas will have to play against his character, curb his big hitting instincts, and try and just nudge it around for ones and twos and be a partner to Safir Tariq.
Yeah, I think a big role for Safir Tariq to stick around. He should hold one end and at the same time push his partner for those ones and twos. Oh no, he tries to hoik it on the leg side for the big shot. Found the man. It's a 3rd wicket for Isam Matiur. What a strike, and the big man, Safir, who could make any difference here, is goner.
What a spell this is from the youngster. Isam Matiur. This one was not all that full. And that's why Safir decided it's short enough. Let me try and pull it. But he didn't realize that fielder at deep square leg. Look at that. Getting onto the back foot very quickly. The shot was certainly on, but he did not see the fielder down at deep square. And Awais Ahmed, he's a fine fielder. He's not going to miss out on those. So the set batter, probably the last recognised batter, Safir Tariq, walks off. Today he'll make only 15 of 13. And now Sharjah in a very sorry state. 95 for 7. There you go, Shahbaz Ali walking out very, very early. Can you imagine? There was 60 for 1 Abid. 95 for 7. We'll discuss more about it in the next over. It's 95 for 7 after 14. Good start for Sharjah, 12 and 33 to Lukman and Irfan, and then we thought it will be the middle order to try and steady the innings and take it deep, but every one of them, Junaid got a start, Shalom got a start, Safir got a start, but none of them could go on. Maroof and Awais falling cheaply, 5 and 2 for them, and now it's up to the lower order of Almas and Shahbaz, who have to resurrect this innings from a very difficult position. They're yet to get to the 3-figure mark, and they've already lost 7 wickets. Saghir picked up a wicket in the last over, that of Maroof Merchant. Now he will continue. So bowling very, very good today from Ajman. They've stuck to their plans and they've found assistance from the wicket as well.
Yeah, indeed. But I think Sharjah would be glad to see the end of the spell of the two spinners. Now they'll be having Safir and Wajid. Yeah, they've got these two quickers. I think Abu Bakr is not under that playing 11, I think. It's and gone! He strikes on the very first delivery of his second over, and it's a huge wicket. Sharjah is in some serious trouble.
Wow, what a good delivery this from Saghir. The previous wicket he got was a nothing delivery on a good length, coming in nicely, and was a false shot, but this front foot completely fine, it seems, yes. But look at how it's held its line and shaped away. Wow, brilliant. He gets his club mate. Saghir, Hafiz Almas, both of them play for the same club in the domestic circuit. But Hafiz Almas Ayub cannot contribute to the score. He makes only 1 run and now Sharjah have lost 8 so quickly. 95 runs on the board. From 60 for 1 Sharjah, 95 for 8. 7 wickets for 35 runs inside 5 overs. Harsh Desai, the youngster, is in this team to bowl, but he's been asked to come out to bat before the 15th over mark as well. Saghir Khan, 2 for 4. Brilliant stuff this. Tailing into the right-hander, driving it down towards long on. Will get off the mark with that single.
Well, as long as my memory serves me well, Harsh Desai is a proper middle order batter if you ask him to bat any day. So you can imagine the deep batting lineup of Sharjah. They've got a really deep lineup. So I think all of them can bat pretty well. So if they can manage that partnership now, it's all about surviving. But last 6 overs, if they can manage to get 40 or 35 runs just to be on safer side, and the way they've lined up their bowlers as well. They've got some serious bowlers in the side as well who can pick up the wickets, and some serious match winners as well. So I think Sharjah still can fight back. It's all not lost, but it's that time where these two batters need to talk to each other, and they need to realize that let the few overs go off Saghir, because he's the one who's picking up wickets.
Yeah, they don't have too much time, that's for sure. Just 5 overs to go after this. Even if they try to get run a ball, they'll get to a decent total on this track. Down the leg side, looking for that straightish delivery. Saghir over-correcting on that occasion. But it's been a very professional bowling performance from Ajman. They've been disciplined, they've stuck to their lines, and they've been rewarded with 8 wickets in 15 overs.
Yeah, and just to remind everybody that it's the second game between these two teams, and it is Ajman who had their first victory of the tournament against Sharjah. So yeah, he's getting that nice in swingers. There's still a swing and seam as well. So it's a mini battle between these teams, and where Sharjah would definitely try to take the revenge as well.
Sharjah is the bigger emirate, isn't it, in size? And try to impose the authority over little Ajman. You're from Ajman, aren't you?
Yeah,
A
but
little bit of a bias maybe in the commentary. Oh, that looks close. It was tailing in, but maybe doing a little too much going down the leg side.
yeah, just to see that ball might was going down the leg side. Yeah, I think good call from Shiju. He's turned down that appeal. I think he's been very, very successful in terms of picking up wickets, and also that swing is troubling the batters. All these wickets that he's picked up, mind you, all have come from the in swingers, just like that. And Saeed is very smart customer who knows that he doesn't need to make a lot of changes. Finally, 100 comes up for Sharjah with 8 wickets down.
Hundred runs on the board for Sharjah. They wouldn't have imagined that they lose 8 wickets to get there, but it is what it is. It's been a real procession of batters walking in and out. Ismail, well, he opened the bowling. Now, after a lot has happened, he's back to bowl his 4th and the 16th of the innings. He'll be hoping to also try and get onto the wickets column here for Ajman. Starts off with a short delivery, nicely carved away through the off by Shahbaz Ali. Shahbaz, being the senior man in this partnership, has to be constantly communication with young Harsh, saying we need to take this game deep and try to bat the 20 overs.
Yeah, this is very important. They've got to see this over, maybe probably because Ismail, they have added an additional spinner tonight. So he bowled 3 overs. This over will be also very important. Yeah, they need to be careful when they get those short run deliveries or they get those full tosses. I think Sharjah, just like Safir, lost his wicket, getting a little greedy to get some runs and tries to play big shot. They need to keep that out of their mind.
Oh, that's taken a thick outside edge. It was quicker from Ismail. And that has enough legs on it to run away to the boundary. So, much needed boundary, a welcome boundary for Sharjah. They need a bit of luck to go that way, their way.
Yeah, they need the luck now. Have a look at this one. It was the arm ball coming in with the arm, and Harsh was trying to play behind. Yeah, this is better. This is a good punch on the leg side. This is where they need to continue. Coming back to your question, that yeah, I was born in Ajman, but now I've recently shifted to Sharjah, so my heart stays in the both places.
Nicely done. Nicely done, Abid. Keeping it safe, aren't you? I like that. Bowled it through the defences of Shahbaz Ali. Ismail was the only spinner not among the wickets, and now he too can say that I've picked up one as well. Sharjah in some serious tatters here.
Well, the moment they try to settle, they'll lose yet another wicket. This was, I think, the last recognized pair they were looking on to build a little partnership. But Shehbaz not reading the arm ball, it just came in sharply, and he walks out scoring 3. Another disappointment here for his team Sharjah as Shehbaz loses wicket. 106 for 9, Sharjah in bit of bother.
Well, finally, they're into the tail. Up until number 10, there were batters that were walking out for Sharjah. Now Rohit, left arm pacey, out to bat. We've got 4 overs to bat alongside Harsh Desai. I wonder if he can survive out there. Ismail picks up his first wicket. Now he'll bowl his last ball of his spell. Ajman will be looking to bowl out Sharjah here. Nicely behind that. A dot ball to end another successful over for Ajman. It's 106 for 9 after 16. Well, they've been brilliant tonight. OS with the left arm pace, 1 for 18 for him. Ismail 1 for 31. But those 3 bowlers after that, Ankur Sangwan gave away 24 runs at a runner ball, picked up the 1 wicket. But the pick of the bowlers, both Isam and Saghir, 3 for 23 for the young wrist spinner Isam Matiur Rab in his 4 overs. And of course, Saghir Khan with his in-swinging pace, 2 wickets he's picked up and given away just 8 runs in his 2 overs. He's got 2 more left, which is bad news for Sharjah. And he'll now come in to bowl this 17th over. In danger of getting bowled out. Harsh Desai on strike. Oh, that's a juicy full toss. He's pulled that away. But straight to the fielder.
Yeah, I think this is the phase where Harsh would try to keep that most of the strikes, and they should try now to target that at least 125 runs, Samir. Maybe another 22 or 25 runs from here onwards, which looks realistically gettable if Sharjah really try their every bit.
They'll have to get their tail enders to really contribute. Another direct hit would have been some serious trouble. You don't want to risk anything right now. Just 1 wicket left. Getting all out is always a psychological disadvantage. You don't want to go into the innings break having lost all your wickets.
Yeah, I'll tell you, don't challenge the arm of Wajid. That's the advice of the day for at least the tips. He's already got a big wicket on that crucial time. Courtesy run out. Yeah, smart move from Rohit. You don't need to chase every ball that is coming your way. Even if it's there to be hit, just see off Saghir. He's got 2 overs, but then remaining 2 overs, that's where you can really get that benefit. Look at that swing.
Nicely waiting on that one and guiding it towards that. What I like about Saghir in this spell today is not look to bowl too fast. Just keeping it there and thereabout. Finding perches. There's a little bit of seam movement as well. And that's been enough to keep the batters guessing. And he's picked up 2 wickets with that as well. 3 more overs to go after this. You expect Awais Ahmed to come and bowl 2 of those. And of course Saghir to bowl the one in the middle. So all bases covered for Ajman here. The bowling rotation has been fantastic from Adnan. Shot. Misses out on that full shot.
Yeah, he's not trying too many things at one go, Saghir Khan. He's just bowled that bumper after a while. He's been keeping on that good length and moving in. That's been the key today for him. And now maybe he can afford to bowl these bumpers and maybe Yorker as well to the tail enders. We call them tail enders, but Harsh can really bat well. I'm sure about that.
Sharjah will be hoping that he bats through the 20 overs. Oh, nicely bowled. Good Yorker. You said he was looking for that, and he's gone exactly for that. Another good over from Saghir, just 3 runs off it. Sharjah are 109 for 9 after 17. Yeah, as expected, with Awais Ahmed having 2 more overs up his kitty. It's going to be him to bowl this 18th one, then Saghir to bowl the 19th, and then Awais will, of course, bowl the last one if they do bat till the 20th over. But this is another challenge for young Harsh to deal with. Awais is brilliant generally at the death, nails those Yorkers. So really no respite for Sharjah. Having lost 9 wickets, the scoring options have also become quite limited. Oh, big shot, huge shot. And it's gone the distance. Barely, but it's gone.
Well, he's brought that a quite surprising punch in. Yeah, who would have thought that last wicket is batting, and it was right there to take a chance. And Hush, look at that. He's muscled it towards the cow corner. Full marks for the braveness that, yeah, you've got only 1 wicket left, but you're trying to maximize things here. Wonderful strike.
Well, you said he's more than a capable batter, and he's proving to us all. Full outside off this time. Yorker length again. Looking to slice that through the point region, but will miss out.
Yeah, it's really a good comeback there from Sharjah. Yeah, that 115 would look great in terms of the recovery, the way they have lost their wickets. They'll try to recover here. Awais, who's really bowling well, who bowled great with the new bowl. Knocked him over. What a comeback from Awais Ahmed. Some serious pace and right into the timber.
He loves the 3 sticks, doesn't he? Constantly looking to target them. Whether he comes around the wicket, over the wicket, whether you're a top order batter or a tail ender, he's looking to knock you over. Legal delivery again. And a Yorker that has been nailed. Looking to play that big shot again, Harsh Desai. And it's right through. Good pace. And right in that block hole. Harsh Desai makes 15 off 11. And Sharjah, well, from 60 for 1 in 9 overs, they've been bowled out for 115 inside the 18th over. Disappointing finish for them. Only the top order making runs, but through that middle order and towards the end, they just couldn't hang on and make a meaningful contribution. These men, well, they'll be mighty proud of themselves the way they've bowled tonight. Yes, a bit of assistance on the surface, but they've taken maximum advantage and bowled to perfect plans today. Lukman and Irfan, 12 and 33 to them. They did provide the start, but unfortunately the rest of the batters couldn't go on. Junaid got a start, Shalom got a start, so did Safir. But look at those digits after that. Maroof, Awais, Almaz, Shahbaz, none of them making a contribution. In the end, Harsh Desai with a 15 that maybe added something to the total of Sharjah, but otherwise it's a very sorry looking scorecard for the men in black and red.
Yeah, a bit of a mixed performance there from Team Sharjah batters. They need to bowl well, but bowling well here is Team Ajman, who has managed every bowler to pick up at least a wicket. The least is Ismail and Ankur, who has picked 1 wicket each, but then Issam Matiur Rabbi has been the pick of the bowler with the economy of 5.7. He picked up 3 wickets, 2 for Safir, 2 for Awais as well. In the end, he knocked over Harsh Desai with a beautiful in-swinger. Well, it's been a great day out there for Ajman. It looks like they had a control here, but have a look at the highlights. Well, we started in the day, and it was the beginning where Ismail and Awais started things off. Until this, Awais has took that timber that has opened the door for a team Ajman to pick up wickets, and Issam has really done wonderful picking up that Irfan, who was batting at 33, and then one follows the other.
Yeah, they bowled some great lengths. That's what I thought. Offered lots of flight, some good lengths. And here again, Saghir making use of the movement. This was a superb throw by Wajid. Direct hit. And Awais Ali Shah was well short of his crease. Safir Tariq looking to accelerate, trying to find a boundary, but he only found a fielder down at deep square. And once again, Issam Matthew Rubb picking up wicket after wicket and really, really struggling were Sharjah's batters. This was a beautiful delivery. Hafiz Almas getting the outside edge and through the fences of Shahbaz Ali. This was the Yorker that got rid of Harsh Desai to end the innings on 115 runs for Sharjah. Well, that is the story then. It's 116 runs required in 20 overs for Ajman to win this game. We'll go in for a short break and be back for the chase in a short while. Welcome back to the 7 District Sports Club here in Ajman. We're all set to bring you the chase in this game between Sharjah and Ajman. An early finish for Sharjah as they get bundled out for 115 runs at the top of the order. But unfortunately for Sharjah, the middle order and the lower order unable to contribute, and those wickets kept falling and falling, eventually getting them bundled out for 115. Brilliant performance from the Ajman bowlers, especially the spinners. 3 for 23 for Isam Matiur Rab, the youngster. Saghir Khan chipping in with a couple of wickets, and of course Ankur and Ismail also with 1 wicket each. And Awais Ahmad picking up wicket at the top and of course a wicket at the bottom to bowl Sharjah out. Just 3 extra, so that also tells you how disciplined they've been with their lines and lengths. 115 is what Sharjah made, so therefore Ajman will require 116 runs in their 20 overs. Mind you, it will not be easy because we've seen that the ball does grip and turn on this surface. Sharjah do have some decent spinners as we watch the 2 umpires walking out. It is Shiju Sam and Gavi Botha out in the middle. 3 spinners Sharjah post off in their lineup. The young Harsh Desai being one of them. Of course, Awais Ali Shah, the left-arm spinner, and we do have Maroof Merchant as well. So, a couple of youngsters in it. Ajman, we had a real chance to rack up one more victory here. Lots of conversation. Shahbaz Ali, of course, leading the side today, so he'll be dishing out some serious instructions, some serious advice, and they will come in with a punch. Defending only 115, Rohit, the left armer, will take the new ball probably, or it might not be a surprise if they do decide to start with spin. But starting with me for this chase alongside in the com box is Abid Ibrahim.
Thank you very much, Samir. You could have said starting spin as well. Well, yes, this game will take a lot of spin in the middle because Sharjah, as you mentioned, are a very strong bowling unit as well. So they're one of the top teams of the tournament. Sharjah would not die wandering. They'll definitely go for to defend this small total. But let me tell you, as we have seen the wicket, the amount of the turn and bounce it is for the spinners, not only for the spinners, but the fast bowlers are getting that seam movement as well. So things will not be so easy for Ajman to chase this one down easily. It will take some doings for that. I think these 2 openers really need to stick around. I think if they get the partnership of 35 runs, around even below than 35 runs, but not to lose any wicket, that might help Team Ajman to get a great start. That's what I would call it, a great start, if they don't lose a wicket inside first 6 overs.
Yeah, Sharjah cannot allow Ajman to bat the 20 overs because if not, they will get to that total. Wickets is the way to go for Sharjah, and they look to get them regularly.
Yeah, for sure. Lovepreet and Hamdan will try to stick around to stitch a partnership, but this man is a huddle. He is the one they need to watch out. He's quick enough. He swings nicely. He brings the ball into the right-handers. I think Lovepreet would be little in trouble while watching those deliveries coming into him, and he's very, very accurate. Let me tell you, Samir.
Yeah, he's a wonderful bowler to watch. Got a slip in place. So on the attack are Sharjah. They need wickets and they need them urgently. Here we go then. The chase is on. Ajman require 116. Officially played already. And that's another indication that the batters are through with the shots too early, Abid. It is hurling on the surface.
Yeah, there is 2 ways to go against the small total. One is you play your natural game. You try to dominate the opponents. Try to get the early boundaries and target their premium bowlers. And the other way around is just stick around, try not to lose wicket, make it a very competitive game for yourself and then chase it in the end.
This one was angling away from the right-hander, but nicely behind that is Lovepreet. Now, these 2 can afford to take their time. They do know that 116 is not a mountain to climb, but they do have to be very careful because you can take your time, but if you do take your time and then lose your wicket, puts a lot of pressure on the batters to follow.
Yeah, that's what I think happened with Team Sharjah as well in the middle, where they were trying to take a lot of time of them to settle, but then losing wicket has really cost Sharjah a lot. 115 they could manage to.
Driven straight to the fielder again. Get off the mark is Lovepreet. Interesting combination this. Adnan will not coming out to bat at the top. Lovepreet and Hamdan Tahir been asked to go out there and face this challenge that Rohit has posed. So far, everything off the middle of the bat.
Yeah, will be a slightly different role tonight for Adnan. Let's see which number he comes on to bat. But let me tell you, they've got perfect. Sharjah's got a perfect pace attack as they've got perfect spin also. Rohit, Shehbaz Ali, Hafiz Almas, they've got three fast bowlers, the frontline fast bowlers.
You can see the angle he's trying to create. This one was pitching just outside leg, and finally Lovepreet has managed to hit this in the gap and get off the mark with the first runs on the board for Ajman.
Yeah, a little bit of a breather there to get off the mark for Lovepreet because the ball is moving a lot. And I think at the same time, Rohit, what he's trying to angle it away from the right-hander, he's trying to set him up. But now all of a sudden you find a left-hander facing you. So you need to rebuild that plan and set him up for a different plan together.
Yeah, what's it going to be first ball? Will he swing it away like he would naturally do, or is he going to try and bring that back in and surprise Hamdan Tahir? Hamdan has been short of form, short of runs. Be certainly watchful against Rohit. Down the ground. This is a good ploy to negate the swing, and he's hit it well enough towards long on. Picks up a boundary.
I think that's the way to go. Hamdan knows that that's a smart move. Look at that coming down the track against Rohit is a good idea because he's swinging yards and to cut down that swing. And best part that he played in the V. So this is where he need to target. Try to play straight as much as you can and get boundary up against somebody like Rohit would give really a big punch back for Team Sharjah.
Yeah, safest shot to play that down the ground. Oh, shorter in length. He knew that Hamdan is using his feet to get to the pitch of the ball, and that's why he's stuck it in short. But a decent over. 5 for none after 1. Well, no surprises here. Starting with spinner Sharjah as well. They've seen what the track is doing, and therefore the young Harsh Desai, ambidextrous Harsh Desai, has been asked to come in and bowl with the new ball in hand.
I think he couldn't deliver with the bat. There was a lot of expectations from him to stick around, but I think he tried to play some attacking shots. The field he's set up is mid of his back at the boundary line. I think the other player he's got out. Well, it's mid-wicket region. Yeah, he's kept that tight outside ring. Oh, he got the gap. Well, those would be unstoppable once it beats the ring. And 4 runs.
Yeah, not the best delivery to bowl first up. Short, a width offered. Lovepreet Singh has simply hit that through the gap for a 4. You want to be up there, offer a bit of light. We saw what Isam was doing, Ankur Sang was doing, offering flight, being on that good length. You don't want to be too short on this track. Down the track this time, mid-on is up in the circle, and therefore it's gone over him and 1 bounce into the fence. Couple of boundaries.
This is a very smart move from Lovepreet. He knew it. The mid-off is out, not the long on. He's gone down the track, got closer to the ball and hits it 1 bounce into the fence. Wonderful strike here. 2 back-to-back boundaries while chasing 160. Definitely not a great signs for Team Sharjah.
A couple of boundaries, and he's simply nudged that down towards deep mid wicket. They're coming back for the second as well. So this is very smart batting from Lovepreet Singh. Both the boundaries he found weren't shots in anger or aggression. Good cricketing shots and very smart options.
Yeah, it didn't take long to get settled and bring those two boundaries in a difficult wicket. Would ease some nerves in the dugout of Ajman.
Takes the outside edge. Thought about a single, but no need to take those risks. They've got 10 runs off the over so far. We're more than happy to go along at this rate. Already a good start this for Ajman.
Yeah, they got 10 runs as you mentioned. They can afford to take their time now. As I mentioned earlier, they should look around not to lose a wicket in the first 6 overs.
Fully shunned down the leg side. So Harsh has been a little all over the place in this first over. And therefore they have found it easy to manage him. Cannot afford to bowl one bad ball, Sharjah, here if they are to defend this meagre total that they've put up.
Well, Samir, if you ask me who can be a real threat for Ajman in the bowling department of Sharjah, it would be Mohammad Irfan. In this kind of wicket where he mixes things up nicely, he bowls those cutters. So I think he has a very, very important role to play tonight.
Interesting when they'll want to utilize him. Right, Hamdan Tahir, left-hander, facing a left-arm spinner, but I don't think he'll bowl with the left arm. Harsh will probably go with his right arm. Reminder that he does bowl with both arms. There you go. But Hamdan Tahir doesn't care. You can bowl with your left, you can bowl with your right, but if it's in my zone, that's going outside.
A big punch on the leg side. He smashed that one out of the park. Yeah, look at that. He clears that front leg and goes towards the cow corner. Yeah, because of that power, he's posted over the fence. 22 coming so far for Ajman with no loss.
Rohit to bowl is second. Starts off with a good length delivery. That's where he wants to be. Just pitching on that middle and off stump line and keep the batter guessing whether he's going to go away or bring it back in. He's got the skill to do both things. He just needs to be consistently on a good length.
I think Rohit has changed his plan over the time because where usually he used to bring in more often than taking it away from the right-hander. But tonight so far, he haven't bowled a single in swinger. I think he's trying to set the batter. Maybe this could be that delivery we're waiting for.
Oh.
Yeah, no, he's bowled that good bouncer just to keep the batter on the back foot. Wonderful bowl.
Yeah, just varying his length. This is a good bouncer. And Lovepreet, because it was going away from him, had no problems dealing with it and letting it go past him. They've got a good start. They can afford a few dot balls here and there. And the batting so far has been very smart. Good shot selection. Nice and straight. No real movement on that one. And watchful is Lovepreet against Rohit.
Yeah, I'm just a little too eager to see that in swinger from Rohit probably. He's have not bowled so far. And you've got a right-hander in front. So if you really want to try it now.
Yeah, you're right. Make the new ball talk while you can. It's not going to last forever. Nicely done. Guided straight to point though. The shot was on. He wanted to thread that gap between point and third, but just couldn't get past. Good over this from Rohit. 4 dot balls.
Yeah, Simir, that was a quick delivery. Excellent hand and eye coordination there from Lovepreet. Where He's trying to find the gap, but it's been a wonderful start so far. 4 dot deliveries, and he's mixed it up well. He's bowled that short length, and then he's trying to move it away. Proper setup for the right-hander.
Come around the wicket now to try and get that angle to move away from the right-hander. More of the same. Another dot delivery. So this is good. If you are not finding the wicket, if you are not finding too much assistance, the best way to go about things is to create that dot ball pressure. Yes, the target isn't much. However, these batters have been playing the short format. The instincts will ask them to go for the big shot. So the more dot balls you create, the better opportunity for you.
But I think Ajman batters knows that they've got 17 in the last over, so they are not in hurry. Yeah, finally takes the single. Only one coming off this over. Wonderful over for Sharjah. 23 for none, Ajman.
Well, Shahbaz Ali has had enough of trying out different bowlers. He's decided to take the ball himself and try and see if he can prize out an early wicket here. Lovepreet on strike. What a good looking shot. He's picked that up and launched that over deep mid wicket into oval number 1 here at the 7 District Sports Club.
Yeah, I'm sending a message bit to Team Fujairah out there who was just watching this game. Have a look at that. I think he's bowled over onto the leg side, and it is a great shot. Not easy shot to execute. With this pace, he managed to execute entirely through the square of the wicket. A wonderful strike. Great shot. And the best part of that, he's got that boundary early in the over.
Yeah, forget about getting anything full from Shahbaz Ali from now on. He's going to go short. Not in control of that one. Third is in position. Doesn't get as far as him. Lovepreet getting a little greedy there. Got that big 6. Wanted to go again. He'd be glad that he didn't carry to the fielder.
So the attack is on from Lovepreet. Even Hamdan is not holding himself back. Look at the number of the deliveries he faced in his 4 runs. He's just faced 3 deliveries and already got into the double figures. And he's not going to hold himself back, I think. He will also try to fetch some boundaries. But I think they need to play sensible now. They got 30 runs in 3.2. If they hold themselves back, if they manage to keep this 6 overs wicketless, that will help Team Ajman big time.
Yeah, I think they're just going to go on like this. They're going to play positive. Try and get to the target as soon as they can. Remember, run rate will play a part. Nicely bowled. Yeah, they are last on the table, but they're also on 4 points along with 4 other teams. So they will know that they need to try and chase this down as quickly as possible so that they have every chance, an outside chance at least, to try and make it to the top 4.
It's been great comeback from Team Ajman. The way they were, when they played against Sharjah, they were right at the bottom of the table, and Sharjah was at the top of the table. So from there, they have kept this winning habit, and they've been winning these games one after the other.
Nicely picked up over the field once again. That's his second boundary, Hamdan. He's hit a 6 and 2 fours already. Not holding back Ajman's openers. When it's there to be hit, they're going for the shots, and I think it's the right way to go.
Yeah, it was short, it was there. All Hamdan had to do is just make a little bit of a move and gets 4 runs. Shahbaz Ali's over, not helping the cause. Already 11 coming off 4 deliveries, and he's not really a big threat to the batters now. Not giving a lot of chance to bowler. Oh, this is up in the air, but will land into the fence. 4 runs.
This time it was Fuller from Shahbaz Ali. And he's done well, Hamdan, to go aerial through the off. And that's always safe in the power play. You won't have fielders on that part of the ground. Nicely done. He's going after the bowling is Hamdan Tahir. He's hitting himself into form. And I think that's a right approach. If it's there to be hit, go for it.
Yeah, inside out. Not an easy shot to execute, but he made it look so easy.
Bouncer from Shahbaz Ali. Typical fast bowler's response after getting hit for a boundary. But another good one for Ajman. They're going along very nicely. 38 for none after 4. Well, just the 1 over for Harsh Desai in terms of spin. That not working out too well for Sharjah. So they've gone for the left arm spin of Awais Ali Shah. Now, this is the last draw for Sharjah. If he gets carted around, then they'll run out of options to go to. Lots of flight, and Lovepreet has absolutely hammered this. Picked it up from outside off, and he's gone long away towards long on for a maximum.
Yeah, at the moment you see a Awais came into the bowl, we can sense that Sharjah was running out of the option, but the first ball strike from Lovepreet continues. First ball is match 6 to Shahbaz. Now first ball is match 6 against Awais.
Now this is good from Ajman. They are not holding back. It's easy for you to come out to bat when you're not chasing too many runs, to go into a shell and become complacent, but they've taken the game to Sharjah. Too close to cut, coming in with the arm. Wasn't much turn on it.
Yeah, giving it a bit of a rift there. Awais, nice comeback. This has been after getting hit for 6.
And he can afford to play the Rashid over out as well, Lovepreet. So I really like the options he's taken today. Been very smart in his shot selection. Putting the bowler under pressure early in the over by going for that big shot. This has been cut away. Once again straight to the fielder, but a fumble. Oh, Sharjah, you cannot afford this. You're not defending much.
Yeah, I think it was ideal for Awais to keep that right-hander on a strike, and still it is a right-hander. They denied the single, but after that 6, it's been a complete stoppage of supply.
And Ajman won't mind that. They need to go at less than 6 runs and over, so much less than 6 runs and over for that matter. They will completely not mind this at all. This time it's through the gap. And this goes to the fence as well. First ball 6 and a last ball boundary. It's 48 for no loss after 5.
And look at that. He waited for that. I think he's read the bowler well. This time he's moved himself onto the back foot. Clears the front leg. Looking very sharp. And that was the beauty of this shot, that he's kept that ball along the carpet. 48 for none at the end of 5. Ajman.
Well, it's 5 overs 48 for no loss. Rohit to bowl his 6th over. His 3rd over. Hamdan Tahir, well, he loves playing his shots, doesn't he? This one has been pulled fiercely towards mid-wicket for another boundary. Ajman bring up their 50 in style. And a good way to welcome Asghar Khan into the com box.
Thank you very much, Samir Yunus. What a great shot here. Fraction shot, and he's quickly pounced on that one. At this pace, he's got a lot of time. Not an easy shot to execute against Rohit. It's quite slippery, but Hamdan Tahir is seeing the ball quite beautifully. Alongside me is Awais Ali. Well, it's all looking good here for Ajman. 52 for none.
Oh, this is a rollicking start by Team Ajman. Short delivery, pulled away, not in control, and very lucky for Hamdan Tahir. That could have gone anywhere in the field.
Well, he's gone short again and surprised him this time. It just got a little big on him. And very, very lucky break for the left-hander. Just fell in no man's land. But what a start from these two.
Yeah, it has been one-way traffic throughout this innings, and I think they've played very courageous and a fearless cricket from Team Ajman. Both these batters, the moment they came in the middle, the intentions were very clear that we are going to take on the bowlers, and especially, look at that, we're in the 6th over and already 53s on the board.
Nicely tucked away on the onside. They are really going along nicely, and I think it's good to see that real intent at the top of the order. They want to get the runs and runs quickly. That will really help their net run rate as well.
Yeah, that is such a key factor considering they're the bottom in the points table. So win from here is definitely going to boost their net run rate. And looking at the current situation, now both the batters should just try to finish this game as quickly as they can.
Oh, absolutely. Hamdan has looked really good. 23 of 9. Lovepreet on the other end also looking great. Oh, good delivery. This time followed him, and he had to duck under that one very, very quickly.
Yes, certainly Rohit is one of those bowlers who can generate some extra gas, some extra purchase. And that was a very fiery delivery, and rightfully so, Hamdan doing the right thing, just ducking. There you go, brilliant delivery. Just completely took him by surprise.
Oh, he was expecting to that delivery to just bounce a little higher, but it was just skidded on. At the end, well played by Hamdan. Gives him the charge. It's gone in the air, and I think just enough to clear. That mid-on fielder Shahbaz Ali paddling back couldn't get to it.
This is such a brave innings, I would say, by Hamdan Tahir. Clearly we can see the intentions are so clear from him. Stepping down the ground, using your feet and coming down to Rohit is something which I don't see much often. There you go. Not really timing it to perfection, but still he'll get those handy runs.
It's all about the confidence, and he's got few shots away this evening. Looking good here, Hamdan. Oh, this time he's picked the slow one and deposited way, way back over square leg for a majestic 6.
That is a very rare sight. Don't really remember somebody taking Rohit down, and Hamdan Tahir has clobbered this out of the park. Rohit going short. He had ample time to rocket the back foot, and he's got plenty of bat on this one. A shot coming in from the man of confidence, finishing off this over with a mighty hit. Tremendous stuff by Hamdan Tahir. Both the openers are certainly putting up a show tonight. It's 6 gone, 62 for no loss. A very exciting power play is lined up, and it has been the show of Team Ajman. Have been very severe, both the opening batters. Lovepreet was promoted up the order, and he has done brilliantly well. Has not spared the bowlers at all. Picked up his deliveries, and Hamdan Tahir also giving him great support. There you go, beautiful shot flicked off his pads, and has showed some class and some finesse. Both the batters in the middle, confident looking pair in the middle, and at the right time, at the right stage of the tournament, well, Team Ajman are picking up, and this has been a brilliant power play for them.
Outstanding stuff from both of them. And that was the last one. Huge one through square leg for a massive 6. Really, it's a great start. 62 for none. That is the conclusion of the power play. Signal from the umpire. It's going to be spin of Oves. Straight away, he's gone straight down the ground. Lovepreet. And wow, what a way to welcome Oves with a massive 6.
My, that has gone into the bushes, into the desert. He has middled this to perfection, and it is a gigantic hit. Have a look at where the ball has gone. Oh, that is a very, very big hit. Look at that travel.
And that ball has just disappeared. And Kashif Billah, he's got some work to do. Bring that box of balls, that replacement ball. Well, what a start here from Ajman. This could be done and pretty quickly the way these two are going.
Yeah, we kept on discussing how dangerous a side is Team Ajman, and at the right stage of this tournament, well, the batters and this team is finding form, and they're well gel up now. There you go on your screen, Mr. Kashif Billah, just getting a new ball, and why not? You can't and will not be able to find the one. He smashed this out of the park.
Sharjah clearly looking perplexed at this stage of the game. They were 50 for 1. That was the stage when they lose those couple of quick wickets. Assam Mathur getting those 2 wickets in that 1 over, that really pushed them back, and a collapse afterwards.
Yeah, they were going along so nicely. Not too sure once again what's the discussion all about in the middle. But no clues whatsoever for the bowlers in the middle. Every time you go full or short, they will not spare you. 37 in just 25. Hamdan 31 in 12. So both the batters are playing aggressive strokes, and have put their team into a very commanding position.
Shahbaz Ali is not happy with the condition of the replacement ball. Maybe slightly near. Would want to get the ball to get a little soft, because that ball was getting the beating of his lifetime. Smashed all over the park, and all of a sudden you get a much harder one. It annoys the captain.
Well, the complaints which he should be having should be with his bowlers at the moment, I feel, Asghar. They have not been bowling at the right channels. They've been rather bowling too full, too short, and have been severe, both these batters in the middle. Not spared the bowlers at all.
Still, the discussion is going on here. Slight delay in the play. Shahbaz, Shiju, Sam having a word. They're coming together a bit closer.
Yeah, I think it's not required. And the umpire clearly is not very happy with something in the middle. We're not pretty sure what the discussion is all about. But yeah, I think maybe it's with the ball.
Yeah. They're not happy with the ball change. I think he's just asking, it should be just a similar condition to what they've lost. 6.1 overs, 68 for none. The captain is under pressure, and sometimes you get a little frustrated as well.
Yeah, I think frustration is the right word there, Asghar. It have been the batters of Team Ajman giving their team a rollicking start, and still there's discussion going on. Yeah, I think now it's getting a bit too much, I think, for the umpires.
I think they need to get on with it. Get on with the game, or this needs to be sorted out quickly. Still it's going on. Somebody needs to step in.
What a brilliant start, I would say. And every time they play Sharjah, that has been the story. So, smart batting, I would say, by both the batters.
68 for none. The Seven Districts Cricket Academy, state-of-the-art facilities, world-class facilities here in Ajman. And a lot of credit goes to the owner, Mr. Muhammad Haider, who's done an outstanding job maintaining these facilities and encouraging the youngsters around the world, around the globe, to come and really upskill their talent. These world-class facilities. Meanwhile, 68 for none Ajman after 6.1 overs and 48 of 83. Well, the horse is bolted big time for Sharjah.
And I think finally the discussion is over now and seems like everything is well settled. Safir Tariq behind the stumps can see the funny side of it alongside Lovepreet as well.
Lovepreet is in wonderful form here. Dropped it short and placed it not quite in the gap. It was there to be hit away.
Yeah, how often do you see Awais going for so many runs in one game? Usually he picks up early wickets. He's very experienced with the old ball comes after the power play. But then they've been severe against him tonight.
Nicely played. The problem was with Sharjah, when you're defending 116, sometimes what happens is, as being a bowler, you try too much, trying to pick up wicket on every single delivery, and the opposition, they got that confidence. They're chasing a smallish total, they go hard at you.
Yeah, I completely agree with you on that, Asghar. I think the fast bowlers, when they came on initially, bowling with the new ball, they weren't really releasing the ball and trying to pitch in the right areas. They were trying to really bang and just bend their back, and that is where they were just losing their lines completely. Oh, bowled him! Excellent delivery from Awais, and that's the first wicket coming for Team Sharjah.
Something to cheer for Sharjah fans, and Sharjah getting that breakthrough. I think Hamdan just went down. That sweep shot, premeditated way too early, and he's just fired that one in. Leg stump. Gone. Played so well, but just got that execution slightly wrong. End of a brisk cameo from Hamdan. That 31 of 13, 69 for 1.
Well, a much needed breakthrough coming in for Team Sharjah. Awais bowling a brilliant arm delivery, just shaped in late towards Bajit, and he had no clues whatsoever. So, timed wicket coming in, but there's still no chirping going on in the middle. We can see the body language is certainly gone down of Team Sharjah. So, yeah, good to see. Slip in place. You need to go all out. You need to be aggressive if you got any chance to be winning this game from here onwards. Nicely bowled. Just a single. And that's what they need, Team Ajman. Singles and doubles will do the job. But then again, we keep on discussing about the net run rate. And I won't be surprised if Lovepreet just keeps on going with his merry way and tries to play those big shots.
I think with 9 wickets in hand, they need to keep on going and get this done as quickly as possible. On the other hand, Sharjah, they would love to sit in here and delay the inevitable, as this one has been worked away on the onside. Lovepreet is playing with control and aggression at the same time, and that's a deadly combination. 71 for 1 after 7.
That's the batting card for you so far. Lovepreet is still in the middle, so that is good news for Team Ajman. Hamdan giving a very good start to their team. Good to see him come open the innings. Usually we saw him demoted, was coming in the middle order phase. And then he's given an opportunity and he's grabbed it with both hands. And has just proved his worth. A very skillful batter. Played a very calculated innings and waited for those bad deliveries. So Team Ajman are on cloud 9 and they're on the verge of winning this game. And that too by a big margin. Right then, it's going to be Maruf Merchant, another very talented wrist spinner. And I would like to see him just flight the ball and try to get some purchase from this track.
Short and wide and hammered to the sweeper on the offside. I think he needs to get his length right. Can afford to go a little fuller. The way Assam Matthew Rab got the ball to turn. It's an important spell for him going forward in this tournament. He would love to pick a few wickets here.
Yeah, there's no time whatsoever to adjust. Much better delivery. Just trying to flight the delivery, entice the batter. And I think that's the right approach. That is the way to go about. If they've got the slightest of chance to maybe getting this game close, need to pick up wickets. That's the only way, Askar.
That's the only way, Owais Ali, and they need a miracle to do that. 9 wickets with minimum runs left. Oh, that's a very good delivery. He was playing for the spin. That one went on with the arm. Maybe the top spinner.
He has a few variations under his sleeve. Maruf Merchant has played a lot of cricket here in the domestic circuit, so nothing new for him. Has played a lot of cricket in this ground itself. Slightly short and well played by Lovepreet, so he's not taking any unnecessary chances against Maruf Merchant. He knows he's one of their quality and most premier spinners, so might as well just see off his over.
Lovepreet, he's got controlled aggression going here. He's got to drag him forward. Nicely bowled again. Nicely worked. They can afford to have that short mid wicket in for the new batsman. You got to stop that single.
Yeah, absolutely, Asghar, and that is exactly what I was mentioning. The body language has gone down. There's not much chirping going on in the middle, and there's still runs to be scored. I like to see Team Sharjah just giving it a fight. Nicely played. Has he got plenty of bat on this one? You bet he has. Brilliant stroke. And he'll get 6 more runs into his telly.
A little bit of extra air, and Lovepreet is so good picking his spots, picking the length. Lovely execution, great balance, and gone over the top. Easily done to end the over with that maximum from Lovepreet. And that's the bowling. Rohit bowled well. None for 20. Harsh Desai went for 17. Shabazz also expensive. And Owais picking up a wicket. And Maruf gone for 10 in his first over. Sharjah really struggling to pick up wickets. 81 for 1.
Yeah, one thing they've really worked on and have improved is the extras. 8 overs have been bowled and still they have not conceded 1 extra in this match. So that is one thing. And one positive they'll be taking out of this game. On the other end, well, Ajman. That was much required win for them. The number 6th team in the points table. But that could change in a jiffy. Oh, once again, knocked him over. Tremendous delivery. Not reading the arm delivery. Sohaib just playing across the line. And in the process, has lost his wicket.
Pretty ordinary shot to say the least, because the odds were always against him. Quickish delivery, and playing across the line is not a great idea. Fair delivery, no trouble whatsoever. That one came in, knocked the stumps over. Gone across the line. That had went up in the air as well. Disappointment for Sohaib. He's gone for 3, 81 for 2.
Well, Awais Ali Shah, the only bowler as of now who's found success on a couple of occasions. Excellent arm delivery. And that is where you need to be so careful. In comes the dynamite batter, Saghir. Well, we could be in for some entertainment. Poor, very poor delivery. Once again, just trying to go for that arm delivery, and in the end, he's got it completely wrong. It's going to be 5 extras awarded.
Straying onto the pass, he wanted to just cramp Sahir up for the room. That first delivery, he wanted to dart it in, but fortunately for Awais, it just slipped down the leg side. No chance for Safir as well. That went quite quickly to the boundary. He bowls at a quicker pace. Worked away on the onside. Just a single. Gets off the mark, Sahir.
I think this is a very good move to promote Zakir Khan, as we keep on mentioning regarding the net run rate. So, yeah, it's a very good move. Zakir Khan, he can just complete this game in a jiffy. Couple of maximums required.
Ideal stage for him to come in and demolish the attack. Sharjah clearly on the back foot, down and out. On the other end, Lovepreet, he won't throw it away. He's looking rock solid.
He's a very smart batter. I think he's realized the tactics coming in from Awais. The only delivery he's opting to bowl is an arm delivery. So he's not playing across the line, just playing as straight as he can. Cut away, too close to cut. So it's turning out to be quite over. And have a look at that. Just 2.6 is the required run rate. Look at that. 9.8, almost 10 runs per over. Shows how good a start have the opening batters gave to Team Ajman. Nicely tucked away. Lovepreet moves on to 48. Just a couple of runs shy to be reaching his personal milestone. It's 9 gone, 88 for 2. Maruf Merchant to continue. Give away 10 runs in his first over. Short delivery. Oh, he had ample of time to hit any way he would have wanted. But in the end, just getting a little late on the ball. And 1 run away to be reaching his personal milestone. Tremendous knock.
And he's played really well. He's paced his innings well. Now Sahir, something has got to give here. He's definitely looked to go big here. Oh, he's knocked him over with a very good delivery. That one gone right through. I thought he's just bowled him, but just struck his pad. That was beautiful delivery.
Excellent bowling. They've picked up a huge wicket, and that too of Saghir. And that's going to be a very interesting replay. Excellent bowling by Maruf. Smart ball. And I would say he's bowling with a lot of heart. Oh, that seems to be a concern in the middle. I was about to say it's a fair delivery, no problems there. But I think there's a problem there.
You can't afford to do that, especially as a spinner. Such a good delivery, and he's got the prize scalp of Saghir, and what have you done? You got only yourself to blame. And that sort of luck, when you're in top form, you get that rub of green of Asali.
Well, I'm short of words here. Maruf Merchant is very precise and consistent when it comes to bowling those legal deliveries. Hardly ever seen him bowl no balls in this tournament. And picked up a wicket, but I think it is going to be a no ball, and Saghir is not going anywhere. Yeah, they're just having a recheck on this. It seems like when the heel landed, it was over the line. There you go. That's the signal from the umpire. Blessing in disguise for Saghir. Don't go anywhere. Come back, mate. You've got a free hit in your favour.
How cruel this game can be at times. This is beautifully bowled from Maruf. Got the decision, was plumb in front. Now, all of a sudden, it's going to be a free hit for Saghir. Things can change pretty quickly.
Well, watch out. This could be a huge hit coming in from Saghir. Free hit coming in your way. And trying to go big. Thick outside edge, and very lucky for Maruf.
That was nicely bowled as well. Getting a little bit of purchase of this track. So far he's looked threatening. Lovepreet back on strike. 49, just one single away from a half century. He's looked really impressive this evening for Ajman. Dropped it short and pulled away. And that will be a half century. A stylish half century from Lovepreet.
Yeah, brilliant batting. Calm and composed, calculated innings as he played. Lovepreet promoted up the order, came out to open, and he has delivered in this crunch encounter against Sharjah. Mind you, they've already won that previous encounter, the last time when these two teams met, and yet again it's going to be Ajman. And has he connected this? And that's out of the park. A tremendous strike coming in from the blade of Saghir.
That's where he's so dangerous, Saghir. Despite being little scratchy at the start of his innings, got that live, but he's someone who can really go after the bowling anytime. That was a wonderful strike for 6.
Yeah, he wants to finish this game off in a jiffy now. And why not? When you can strike like this. What a run he's having in this tournament, Saghir Khan. A true entertainer, I would say.
He gives himself room. He goes in the air. This could be a chance for the mid-on fielder. And taken. So Saghir perishes. And Maroof has the last laugh.
Well, this is really good bowling, I would say, by this youngster. We saw Saghir just creating some room. He adjusted his length slightly. And he's picked up another wicket into his name. Yeah, this time no problems whatsoever. He's been very mindful and careful not to overstep. Not the ideal length where you want to pick and hit that shot. In the end, Saghir, he's found the fielder and he's taken a very good catch in the deep. A short stay for Saghir is to go back after scoring 8. It's 98 for 3.
.98 for 3 after 9.5 overs. It's time for the skipper to come in, have a bit of a net in the middle. Just 18 more required here for Ajman. The last man dismissed, Saghir. Looking to go big. Found the fielder in the deep. Good delivery. Inside edge. Worked away on the onside at the halfway stage. Ajman 99 for 3 after 10 overs. .99 for 3 after 10 overs. Lovepreet looked in sublime form right from the outset. Playing a vital knock for Ajman. And that's his half century, taking on Shabazz, flicking that one long way back over square leg. It was a very good strike as well. This looked really good. Straight down the ground. Wonderful flourish of the bat. That was a delightful shot as well. Such a good knock coming in at the right time. And joining me in the comm box, very good evening, Abid Ibrahim. Welcome back.
Thank you very much, Asghar. Looking great here, Team Ajman, and also a bit of a cheeky there, look fun. He was just trying to get the wicket there. Well, it's good to see that Sharjah is still keeping that attacking line. Oh, that's a big shout. Finger goes up. That's the end of the captain of Ajman. It's a wonderful strike from Awais. He kept on hitting the right areas and asking the right sorts of the question. Finally gets his answer. Trapped in front, Adnan ul Mulk.
Beautifully bowled here from Awais. He's got 3 wickets when Sharjah looked down and out, but He's kept on fighting, bowling a wonderful length as well. No trouble whatsoever. That arm ball drifted in, and that is plumb in front. Terrific bowling here from the left armour. Disappointed. Adnan Al-Mulk walks back for 1, 99 for 4. Wajid comes in, normally bats at the top of the order. They've changed things around a little this evening, and it's a demotion for him, batting now in the middle order. The perfect stage for him to get the job done for Ajman. They need 17 to win. Full toss, worked away, just for a single. 100 up for Ajman.
I think Ajman has batted really well. They've kept those ones and twos coming in and also getting boundaries at the regular time as well. So a big role for Lovepreet. What a 50 this has been for this man. With a great strike of 135, and he's belled those 4 sixes. Those sixes were huge.
Yeah, don't forget Hamdan Tahir as well. He's provided that start with his 31. That wonderful opening stand really set up the chase, and they're doing it nicely. The quicker they get to that total, it will help their net run rate.
Yeah, I think it's going to help them big time. Yeah, I think Ajman should stick to the plan to chase it within at least 6 wickets in hand, and also with a quick time also, because this tournament is going to turn around at the latest stage where we'll talk more about the net run rate and asking rate. Now, this is where the beauty of the tournament always gets somebody praised for somebody's victory. Yeah. Big hoik towards the long on. Easy single. Every single is now hurting Team Sharjah.
Yeah, and they're fighting hard to keep things tight. 102 for 4 after 11. And that's the batting card. The openers going all gun blazing. 51 unbeaten Lovepreet. And Hamdan also provided that brisk cameo, 31 of 13. Sohaib and Sahir and Adnan and Mulk fell cheaply, but that won't really matter. They are cruising in terms of the game situation. Oh, beautifully bowled. He's looked threatening here, Maroof. And he wants a slip in as well.
You're just trying Maroof every bit. He's already got a wicket. He just worked away on the leg side. The call is for 2. No, says Lovepreet. He sent his partner back, and I think it's sensible. No need to throw away your wicket for just a run.
Yeah, that would have been a suicidal run had they gone for it. 103 for 4, 13 more required, and Lovepreet will be looking to play those big shots down the ground. If he gets the length, he will go for it.
Cutting it right from the off stump. Some work there for Rohit. Good throw. Oh, could be a close. Could be a close. We're going upstairs probably. Yes, we are. The TV umpire would come into the play, and I think it's touch and go.
That was a great throw right next to the stumps, and Safir Tar quickly whipping off those bails. maybe Lovepreet caught napping here. He was just a little lethargic in the manner when he was coming back for that second run.
And I tell you what, this wicket, if Sharjah gets a wicket here, they might open the door for us to have a little bit of exciting game. It was Lovepreet who played that shot, hit it very quick, and yeah, it was at his danger end, and yeah, it's a grab. I think he just made it. I think he'll be pleased that he just made it back into that popping crease. Sigh of relief there for Ajman.
Yeah, throw was a good one, but he was always home. Just a little bit of excitement there from Safir Tarak. He's urged the umpire to go upstairs. Nevertheless, was a tight call. Safe enough for Lovepreet. 53 of 39. 105 for 4. Maruf continuing. Head of the back foot through the offside.
I think this is what they need to continue. Just nudge it around, pick up those easy singles, and chase it. Let's not lose any more wickets for Ajman. And for Sharjah, they need to bowl tight line and length. Maruf was bowling earlier with the slip on. Now he's take that slip out. I think Sharjah need to bring that fifth fielder inside the ring. Stop those singles. Yeah, wonderful delivery there from Maruf. Yeah, the wrong one.
He's certainly not picking him. He can afford to have a smile on his face, but Wajid clearly struggling to pick up the leggy here.
Yeah, that's what you can hear. Safir is asking to bowl stumps to stumps. He's put that one up in the air. There might be a chance. No chance. The umpire going to have a look onto it. But I think he's done well. We're just probably checking on it's a 6 or a 4.
Chance was created. It was nicely bowled. Not quite out of the middle of the bat, in the air for a long time. And the fielder making a great effort, getting a hand to it. Well, did that hit the skirting?
Looks like it just bounced inside the rope. Yeah, Luqman Faisal. He's managed to have a hand onto it. That was sailing for 6 for sure. He had done something to get his hand onto it. If he would have picked that catch, it would have been I think catch of the tournament probably. Yeah, he's had his hand onto it. Throwed it down. And then probably it went on to hit this fence. Or did it come back without hitting the fence? And this is clearly inside the rope. You know, where this ball has bounced. It looks like it's inside the boundary line. 6 given. Well, I've been proved wrong.
This was always touch and go. Once it hit his hand, it just landed onto that skirting, and that's why he's given as a 6. Just 4 away from victory here. 112 for 4 after 12 overs. Ajman, the brink of victory. It's going to be Harsh Desai, was expensive in his first over. Was taken to the cleaners. Gives himself room, smashes it through the offside. Sweeper comes into play.
Yeah, 1 hit away. Well, Ajman, this would be a second win against Sharjah for Ajman. And they got their first victory of this tournament against Sharjah. And they are repeating that. Then on, they went on to win that game. The famous game of the tournament of power play where they beat Fujairah. Yeah, he tries to hit that one too hard. And I think Harsh bowled well. He took the pace off and flighting it in the air.
Very talented cricketer. Ambidextrous, bowling right arm off spin to the left-hander and left arm orthodox to the right. Takes some doing. This one has been powered by Wajid. He's gone a long way in the air, but not all the way. He's picked out the man.
That got a lot of elevation. It was up in the air for a long time. But all credits to this man, Irfan. He's kept his cool, kept his eyes on under the lights and took that catch comfortably. But I think it's a little too late for Sharjah to get breakthrough. Not a cleanest connection there from Wajid. Yeah, probably lots of bottom hand. Long on takes that catch. Wonderful take. Wajid Khan walking out, scoring run about 9. 113 for 5, Ajman.
Just 3 required here for Ajman. The batsman is a smile. He's bowled really well. Likes to hit the ball hard. Can he finish it off quickly?
Yeah, just worked away on the leg side. It was a good ball there from Harsh Desai. I think he's just trying to bowl the best of the deliveries. And I wonder why they don't have that tight ring. Stop these singles. That was the wicket of Wajid Khan. That has gone long way up in the air. That ball looked tiny dot in the dark.
Post of the back foot. Yeah, he got the height but not the distance. Lapreet does the job for Ajman. An outstanding knock, unbeaten to get Ajman over the line. They win by 5 wickets. What a victory.
Well, some serious questions from the batting order of Sharjah. The batters need to answer a few queries. They didn't really had great day out there with the bat in hand. Nothing to blame on to the bowlers. They never had enough runs on board to defend. 116 was quite comfortable chase for Ajman. And Lovepreet played a key role in chasing that. There's been a wonderful knock from him. He's tried to keep his calm and he's gone all guns blazing against the tight bowling lineup of Sharjah. He's especially taking charge against the best in the business. So he's done a wonderful job. Lovepreet Singh with his over 50 runs helped Team Ajman to cruise to the victory and get 2 more points.
And 2 very vital points as well to keep their hopes alive in this tournament. We're in the bottom. Those 2 points, they'll go slightly up. A lot of work still deemed to be done. Ajman winning by 5 wickets. A clinical performance under pressure against a very powerful Sharjah side.
Yeah, all high fives out there. Sharjah is pretty much comfortable so far, even despite getting this defeat, but they'll still have a lot of chances. But for Ajman was the different case along. Look at that batting order. A major contribution coming in from the top order. The 2 openers, Hamdan with 31 of just 13. I think he should have stayed a little longer. He need to convert this good start into the better. But Lovepreet, full marks to him. The way he kept his cool, scoring 57 of 42, making sure he takes his team home.
Fantastic stuff from those 2. As far as the bowling is concerned, Rohit was impressive but wicketless. They needed wickets up front. Harsh Desai picking up a wicket. 3 wickets for the left-arm spinner Owas and 1 wicket for Maroof. Not much to work with when you're defending 116. You need wickets in regular intervals.
Yeah, looking quite easy chase there for Team Ajman since their openers had a good start. Lovepreet along with Hamdan Tahir. Hamdan Tahir hitting those 2 boundaries has set the tone for then Lovepreet coming in and smashing beautifully against the captain of Sharjah, and he's kept hitting those boundaries at will. Look at that, was the biggest of all. And then Rohit also got some runs, but then moreover he's come up with a wicket. And then Awais, who set the base, picking up 3 wickets first, Hamdan. And then on Maroof, also at the other hand, was leaking runs initially. But this man was keeping and hitting the timber every time he was given the chance. That was the only wicket Maroof has contributed for Team Sharjah. And then Adnan was trapped in front by Awais. And Awais picking up 3 wickets. But then Wajid was the man to get dismissed. Then only last wicket fall on. This was the mighty hit up in the air, but Irfan takes wonderful catch, keeping his cool. And in the end, they chased it pretty nicely with 5 wickets in hand. Ajman gets this victory. Well, talking about the summary of the game, the top scorer remained Mohammad Irfan with 33 of 19. Harsh Desai was the man along with Safi Tariq to get 15 runs. Not enough, no major contribution. None of the batters scored a big runs for Team Sharjah. But pick of the bowler for Ajman remained Issam Matiurab, who bowled excellent spell, and he was very well accompanied by the 2 fast bowlers along with him, Saghir Khan and Awais Ahmed. Both of them picking up 2 wickets each. And when it came out to bat, it was Ajman who was always unstoppable, and it was Lovepreet scoring 57. Well, Ajman winning this game by 5 wickets. It's time for the post-match presentation. We have got Shamir Yunus out there with the player of the match.
Welcome to the post-match presentation ceremony. Yes, another encounter between Sharjah and Ajman just coming to its conclusion here in the 7 districts Emirates D20 2024 powered by Fancode. We've had a low scorer, however, Ajman getting to that target of 116 quite comfortably in the end. But with the ball in hand, Ajman, well, they started off not so well, but in those middle overs, with a bit of assistance from the surface, it was the spinners that really created a lot of trouble for the Sharjah batters. And one of those spinners was Issam Matiurab, 3 for 23 in his 4 overs, and he is our player of the match. He'll receive his medallion from our guest here at the presentation ceremony, Mr. Kashif Billah, with the 3rd umpiring duties today. Quite a few calls for him to make as well. Issam, well bowled first of all, congratulations. Lots of assistance off the surface, but it was important that you bowled in the right areas, and I thought you did that very well.
Yeah, Alhamdulillah. First I want to say Alhamdulillah. It's just because of God. As you know, it was a good wicket to bowl on startingly, and then I know the surface was helping me so much. So I just bowled on the line and got some wickets.
When you came on to bowl, the batters were quite comfortable. You were the one who got those 2 wickets very quickly and turned things around. What was the captain's advice when he tossed the ball to you?
He just told me, you have to bowl on the line and not do much, something extra, and just bowl on the line and got some wickets. Alhamdulillah.
You were in the dressing room when you finished on 115. What was the discussion after the first innings?
That we have to win the match by 10 wickets. But inshallah, in the next game, we're going to try to do that.
You played really well. Congratulations and well bowled.
Thank you.
Issam Matiurab, player of the match from this encounter between Sharjah and Ajman. We are not done yet. We've got one more game coming up here in the 7 district presents Emirates D20 2024 powered by Fancode. We'll be back shortly.